Well, yeah, we're back with more impact, more despair, more wanting to punt a childlike villain for funsies. I'm guessing we're gonna start seeing more of what Moriarty's plan is for. Sorry, Riku was doing something really weird. To see what his plan is, which I'm so interested in. Or you're gonna hate it? Great, I love it. Oh, not like the good type of hate. It's like I'm actually going to hate it. He's already a little shit. I don't know how much more I can put up with him. He's hurting the kids, hurting the little Vitas. No more waiting. Sit tight, Red. Red, please do not run off. I don't want to have to hunt you down again.
作戦はもう決まってる。バリケードの準備も済んだし、僕たちはここでバイオレットとグレーシュを待てばいい。
We've formulated a battle plan and prepared the roadblocks and traps. All that's left for us is to wait for Purple and Gracio.
でも、あまりにも時間が過ぎてる。ここからあの倉庫まで3往復できるくらいだよ。
But they've been gone for ages. You could have gone there and back 3 times over by now.
緊急事態が起きたら、僕たちに連絡するように言ってある。
Well,
今のところは
I
ま
hate
だ
to
連
break it.
絡を受けていない。
There kinda was an emergency. They promised to contact us in case of an emergency, and we haven't heard from them yet.
それって緊急事態よりもずっと緊急な事態。
But that could mean they've run into something more urgent than your run-of-the-mill emergency, like a super emergency.
レッドの気持ちはわかる。
I feel like this is one of those moments where listening to Red might be a good idea. Then again, you could run right into a trap too, so maybe
僕
not.
たちにできることはないと思う。
I understand how you feel, but let's be honest with ourselves. If they're under attack by monsters, it's not like we'll be of any help to
こ
them,
こを
or
死守す
any
れば
help anyways.
少なくとも知能レンガが届き次第、僕たちは直ちに防衛線を作れる。
Holding this place will at least ensure that we can build a defensive line as soon as the smart bricks arrive.
じゃあ、フカと一緒にいるオレンジお姉ちゃんとブルーに連絡したらどうかな。
Then what if we contact Orange and Cyan, who are with Fua? Didn't they send us a message saying everything's
この数
fine?
分間で僕はずっと彼らに連絡しようとしているが、まだ返事は来ていない。もしかしたら
I've been
あ
trying
っ
to
ちにも
contact
急を
them for
要
the
する
past
事
few
態が起きた
minutes,
のかもしれ
but
な
I
い。
haven't heard anything back. Maybe they're also an emergency.
もうこれもダメあれもダメ。いても立ってもいられないよ。
Can't do this, can't do that. I want to pull my hair
落
out.
ち着いてレッド。代理人のルールを思い出すんだ。緊急
Calm
事
down,
態だ。
Red. Think of our rules. In case of emergency. Just while they were fretting, a familiar voice suddenly came from the streets
疑
outside.
心自立どこにいるんですか。
Righteous, disciplined, where are you?
自立この声バイオレットちゃんだ。
This is
バイ
totally
オ
a
レット
trap.
ちゃんが戻ってきた。
This screams trap. That voice, it's Purple. Purple's
Violet.
back.
グレーシュはいないのか。
Purple? What about
それ
Gracio?
にあの呼び方はなんとなく。
Why is she calling us by those names?
見えたよリツちゃん。
Oh, please. Please, Green. I see her. Green, look. He looked out the window in the direction of Righteous's finger and saw Harmonious hollering as he crossed the street.
本当にバイオレットだ。
It's really Purple. But not waiting for Discipline to voice her doubt, Righteous leaned out of the window and waved frantically.
バイオレットちゃんここにいるよ。早く来て。
Oh, Purple, we're over here. Come on up.
疑心
I don't like this. No part 2 stream. It would be a shame. I'm trying to figure it out because I've already done part of part 2. I know at least like chapters 1 and I think all of chapter 2. And you can't rewatch them or replay them at the moment. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do once we get there. Ah, it's
もう
Righteous.
バイオレットちゃんいつも遅いんだから。 何か大変なことでも起きたんじゃないかって思ったよ。
Go into part 2? Okay, 1 second. I guess in that case, I would say it just depends on how much information you've retained. Very little. Very little. I mean, like, I kind of get the gist of what's going on, but not like details I don't remember. I'm very bad at remembering things if like it's not something I'm continuously like doing. Purple, why do you have to be so slow? You make me think something serious happened.
僕たちもバイオレットちゃんを迎えに行こう。あの怪物たちが出てこないように。
Hey, Discipline, let's go get her. Those monsters could pop out at any minute.
レッド、待ってくれ。
Red, wait for me. Wait, give me my hat back. Give it back. The two ran out of their hideaway, one after another. Yeah, awaiting them outside the door, aside from their longtime colleague, was calamity itself. Oh joy, it was a trap. Oh. Hordes of monsters appeared at the same time, as if by ambush. And worse, they were escorting the one who called their
理心
names.
と自立、ここに隠れてたんですね。
Righteous Discipline? So you've been hiding
バイオレ
here.
ットちゃん、どうして？
Purple? Why are you... Before Righteous could react, Discipline grabbed her by the collar and attempted to retreat into the building. However, she couldn't even crack open the door, for a monster was pressing against it.
レッド、君は裏窓から逃げてくれ。フカたちにここの状況を伝えに行くんだ。
Red, use the window. Find Fua and tell her what's going on here.
でも、
Huh?
も
But
たもたするな。君は足が速い。先に行くんだ。
shut up. You're a faster runner. You go first. Discipline even kicked Righteous hard to make her point. Perhaps confused by the kick, perhaps spooked by Discipline's aura, Righteous darted out reflexively without realizing how strained her last reason was.
させない。
The monsters that learned about the existence of the secret window wanted to intercept Righteous. However, Discipline had already pressed a button.
バリケードの設置に使う予定のギミックが僕自身の退路を断つことになるとは。
The machines that places roadblocks ended up blocking my way.
これでいいんだ。
But this will
モリアー
do.
ティ、したいことがあるなら僕を狙えばいい。
Moriarty, if you want to do anything, come at me. Can we punt him now? Applause came from behind the walls of monsters.
素晴らしい。ホロスの平和な日常から考えれば、その手は確かに僕の予想を超えてたよ。
Brilliant. Given how peaceful Phosphorus normally is, your maneuver has greatly exceeded my expectations.
君は僕が見てきた他の町の代理人よりもずっと優れている。もしかしたら尖閣の称号は君の方がふさわしいかもしれないね。
I must say, you have outperformed the other representatives I've met so far. Perhaps you are more deserving of the title Mindful.
それにイエロー、
Blue, that means yellow
バイオレッ
also?
トも。君は彼女に何をした？グレーシュはどこにいる？
And Purple, what did you do to her? Where's
話せ
Gracio?
ば長くなるが、少し落ち着いたらどうかな。焦っても答えは得られないよ。
That's a long story. I suggest you take it easy. You can't rush answers, can
え
you?
え、こんなに短期な自立は見たことがありません。本当に問題があるんだと思います。どうしましょう？
Yeah, I've never seen Discipline so grumpy. Looks like something's really wrong with her. What do we do?
安心して長は。彼女は少し疲れているだけだ。僕はちょうど疲れを緩和する秘法を知っているよ。
Don't worry, Harmonious. She's only a little tired, and I happen to know a secret cure for
本
fatigue.
当ですか？
Really?
君を騙したことなんて一度もないだろ。
When have I lied
す
to
ぐに
you?
彼女を治すから、君は尖閣たちのところに戻っていて。
You can go find Mindful and the others. I can patch him up in a
わかりま
minute.
した。ではお願いしますね、モリアーティ。
Okay, then I'm counting on you, Moriarty. Harmonious nodded in relief and ran off.
君は彼女に何をした？イエローとインディゴもまさか。
You, what did you do to her? Have Yellow and Blue
そう
also?
過敏になる必要はない。彼らには危害を加えないと約束しよう。君としては信じられないと思うが。
Don't be so sensitive. I promise you that I've done them no harm. Though, this may sound unbelievable to
君
you.
たちビタが必ず経験する段階でしかない。僕はただ、なんて言えばいいだろうか。その段階を少し早めただけさ。
That is but a process that every Vita like you must undergo, and I, how should I put it, only brought it a little
あれ
forward.
ほどの人たちを傷つけてイエローとインディゴを裏切っておいて君を信じろだと。ふざけるな。
You're telling me to believe in you after you harmed so many people and betrayed Yellow and Blue? How dare you?
僕にそんなに敵意を抱かなくてもいい。言っただろう。君を高く評価していると。
You don't need to be so hostile towards me. Or you don't need to be so hostile to me. As I said earlier, I appreciate
例
you.
えば、いざという時に臨機応変に対応できる君の能力。そして自己犠牲の精神。
Let's talk about
君は
you.
なぜ残ること
Your
にしたんだ
ability to
い？
improvise during a crisis and sacrifice yourself. What made you stay behind to cut off the enemy?
僕たちは君とは違って生まれながらにして町の代理人としてのルールを心に刻んでいる。
Unlike you, I'm born with the rules of representatives in mind. A Vita must not break the solidarity of Vitas, violate an agreement between
助けを
Vitas,
必要とする他のビタを見捨ててはならない。
abandon another Vita in need of help.
確か。悪意を持って他のビタを騙してはならない。
And it is followed by deceive another Vita for malicious purposes. A Vita must bear in mind that all Vitas are one and the same in a service to our city. A Vita is allowed to fulfill their small wishes so long as they do not compromise this premise.
どうして君が僕たちの
Why can you recite
バイオレット
our...
が教えたのか？いや、そもそも彼女は全部覚えられていない。
Did Purple tell you?
インディゴ
No, she can't even memorize them. Was it Blue? But ignoring her questions, Moriarty continued to recite them line by
相談が
line.
必要な重要事項がある場合はビタ集会を開く。出席が可能なビタが全員揃わない限り
When there are important matters to be discussed, the assembly of Vitas will commence. It will only commence when all the available Vitas are present.
普段ビタたちは各自の職務につき
Vitas assume different duties in the city. Their positions include
具体的な
inspector,
職務はパ
culturist,
トローラー、教員、
arbiter,
町の監
judge,
査役、
registrar,
裁判官、町の記
researcher,
録員、科学研究者、司会。
MS. This is wrong. He isn't
彼が暗唱
reciting
して
our
いるのは僕た
rules.
ちのルールじゃない。でもなぜか
But
馴染みがあ
why
る
do
気
they
がする。
sound familiar?
毎月ビタたちは仕事の評定会を開き、教員と
Every
裁判
natural
官が
month,
優れたビ
Vitas
タ
hold
た
a
ちに褒
performance
美を
review
与え、
meeting where the culturist and the judge reward the Vita who excels in their line of
ビタ
work.
たち共通の目標はみんなが
The
楽し
shared
く
goal
暮
of
らせる
Vitas is
ポ
to
ロ
build a
スを
phosphorus
作る
where
こと
everyone can live happily.
馴染みがあるのによくわからない。
Very familiar, but very unfamiliar. Why? Accompanied by Moriarty's cruel presentation, the monsters gradually approached discipline.
この違和感一体
This abnormal sensation, what is
違和
this?
感を覚えている。そうだろ
Hmm.
どうしてか知りたいか
You
い？
feel funny, don't you? Would you like to know
君
why?
に聞かせたのは昔のル
Okay,
ールだ
okay.
からだよ。
That makes sense. I was kind of thinking that. These were rules from the past where they don't remember them. Because what I'm reading to you is the rules of the past.
何の話だ？
Past? What are you talking
昔の
about?
ルール、修正される前のルールさ。もっとストレートに言えば、誰かが昔適当に書いたルールだよ。
The rules of the past, the rules prior to modification. Or to be more direct, the rules someone wrote cursorily long ago.
わかるかい？君が基準として守ってきたものは量産化された苦血でしかなかった。
Do you understand? The rules you've adhered to since birth have been nothing more than a mass-produced mnemonic. The one who wrote it, that merciless creator, simply cast a little spell over you. Yet you must dedicate your life to it.
そんなのデタラメに決まってる。僕たちのルールは別に誰かが決めたものではない。あれは僕たちビタが集会で話し合った。
Nonsense. Our rules aren't defined by anyone. They were discussed by us Vitas at our assemblies.
おや？そうだったのかい？では、ルール
Is that
がまだ
so?
ない状態
Then why were
で
the assemblies already
なぜ集
customary
会を
before the
開くこ
rules
とができたん
existed?
だ？
Mority's words, like a stone-cold hammer, shattered Discipline's thoughts. Could phosphorus that everyone holds dearest be? Once a crack in thinking emerged, it could never be mended in place.
1、2、3、
Whoa!
4。
1, 2, 3,
悪く
4.
ない。
Good. Looking at the unconscious Discipline, a satisfied smile of counting loot formed on Moriarty's
今
face.
回もやりすぎてしまったかな。なんだか申し訳ないね。何しろ
Did I go
君
too
が
far in
大
my
事にして
games?
いる仲間だから。
I can't help feeling sorry, since they are your cherished friends.
まあ心配しないで。君の代わりにちゃんと後始末しておくよ。記憶の
But
処
worry
理や
not,
後片付
as
け
I
は
will remedy
とっ
the
くに慣れ
situation
た
for
から。
you. Now I'm quite familiar with tasks such as cleaning
どこかで
memories.
大きなミスをしたとしても別に構わないだろう。君なら僕の代わりにうまくやってくれるはずだ。
Even if I make a terrible mistake at some point, it would be fine. I trust you will be able to handle it.
中枢にある権能を盗んでから感じるんだ。どんどん近
What's
づい
getting
ている。
closer and closer? After stealing the authority from the hub, I can feel it. It's getting closer and closer. What, Mori? Wait, what? Also, hi,
君は
Mori.
代価を惜しまずここに向かっている。時々
You are
僕
rushing
のこ
here
と
at
を
all
覗こうと
costs,
していたし。
while trying to pry into me from time to time.
しかし
I
覗く
did.
だけで何
You
もできない
wasted
んだ
no
ろ
time
う。
unlocking that.
僕は次々とや
It's a
るべ
really
き
good
ことを
skin,
や
though.
っていく。
Did you plan on getting this
そ
battle
して
pass?
君は何もできない。
Are you excited for the maiden unit? The priest one? But prying alone is useless. What must be done? I will do them in order. You, on the other hand, are unable to do anything.
ああ、君に対する歓迎を表現するために僕もペースを上げて7に向かって進もうか。
I want to say the you is Vita, the one we've seen. You took power from Saw, but I don't know if that's right. It feels right. In order to express my welcome to you, I will quicken my pace and progress towards 7. Yeah, all the past winter units will be available as well. But I assumed you had them already.
早くもっと
Faster, go
リツちゃ
faster.
んは僕のために稼い
This
で
is
く
the
れた
time
時間
Green
だ。
bought for me.
絶
I
対に
must
無駄
put
に
it
した
to
く
good
ない。
use. As the last wisp of air left her lungs, a sharp pain began to distort her vision.
名探偵たちを見つけなきゃ。
And Ruby as well. I wish they would adjust Winter Ruby's skills so she's a little bit better. But her design peak. I must find the great detective as soon as possible. Her vision was reduced to a blur and her legs moved mechanically, but this didn't stop her from running towards the
そこに着い
stronghold.
たら僕はリツちゃんを助けられる。
If I get there, I can save Green. The faint taste of blood in her mouth was cutting her apart. Her heart was boiling hot, but her limbs were ice
絶対に
cold.
ついてみせる。
I have to get there.
ついた。
Red.
どうして
No! Red!
怪物たちが拠点を包囲してる。名探偵たちは中に閉じ込められてるのかな。
Now Christmas, someone on the Nikkei team loves Maiden. That's why. Just like someone on the Nikkei team loves Diesel. Considering all the skins Diesel's gotten. Damn it. Is the great detective's party stuck in there? Monsters brandishing sharp claws prowled outside the stronghold, and the homely streets she grew up in had become a living
どうし
hell.
よう。今は僕一人だけ。
Well, no, there's no slander there. I'm just saying someone at Nikkei really loves her for all the skins she's gotten. What should I do? There's only me. If it all transpired in a split second, then an unconscious move would have saved her the pain of hesitation.
怪物たちの注意を引けば
If I lure the monsters away, the great detective can break through
リツ
and
ちゃん
save
も
Green
みん
and
なも助
everyone
かるん
else.
だ。
Having made up her mind, she clenched her fist, took a deep breath, and ran towards the monsters, with her own safety behind. Red, please. Do not get yourself hurt.
ごめんねリツちゃん。リツちゃんに教わったちゃんと考えることよりもこっちの方が僕には向いてる。
Sorry, Green. Thinking long term like you taught me it just isn't my style.
おーい君たち、僕はここにいるよ。
Hey, you monsters, I dare you to come after me. Her shout was thunder over the plains. The monsters turned around to chase her at
うまくいっ
once.
た。
I did it. Seeing that the first step had succeeded, she immediately ran in the opposite direction. However, her fatigued body slowed her legs down, and they closed in on her with every
もっと早
step.
く奴らにあの場所から離れてもらわないと。
I have to go faster. I have to lure them further
急ぐ
away.
義士、君ならできる。もっと
Faster.
早くみんなを。
Red, you can do it. Just a little more and everyone... Oh. No, come on. Red. Her frail body, impaled by a long claw, slammed onto the ground she had patrolled countless times.
恵まれてないな。
Koyo, why you gotta do this to me? My luck
今
sucks.
の距離は十分かな。
Am I far away enough? An unstoppable cold made her tremble uncontrollably. Not anymore, Nerdon. No apple juice. She tried to recognize her surroundings, but the pain immobilized her, and her consciousness began to fade. And then, a faraway sound pierced her mind and sent out ripples. Wait, what is this?
おーい、君たち、僕はここにいるよ。
Wait, this is a flashback. Hey, you monsters, I dare you to come after me.
行かないで。みんながいな
Red,
くな
don't
ったんです。
go. With everyone
あ
gone,
なたしかいません。
you're all I have.
もう泣かないで、ダイヤル。
What?
僕を
Ew.
信じてよ。僕と奴らが
Rude.
遠くに行くまでここで隠れてて。覚えた？
Don't cry, Purple. Don't you have faith in me? Stay hidden until they're gone, far away, understand? A blurry scene unfolded in her mind. She saw the red girl lure the monsters away and disappear at the end of the alley.
夢でも
Was that a
ど
dream?
うして夢の中なのに
But why did I
僕
see
自身
myself?
が見えるの
Yeah, the imaginary tree said, no, you're not allowed to be happy. Ever.
頭が痛い
My head, it hurts.
こっちこっちみんな急いで
Oh, damn.
来てもおかしくない
I don't... Cross has been playing League a lot, but I don't know what he's trying... Like, if he's trying to grind out any Battle Pass skins or anything. Over here, everyone, quickly. There will be aftershocks any minute now.
You're watching too much porn.
That's a lie. I am not. You have no proof. What are your standards for too much? You already got it? Oh, then he's just playing for fun, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Do people play League for fun? I thought people played League to suffer.
足の感覚がなくなって
Legs. I can't feel my legs.
るみんな
Is everyone alright? She saw the red girl evacuate citizens from the ruins until she was buried by boulders.
昔
Cause my friends
地震が起きたの
have fun playing solo. Damn, you guys are strong. Every time I see people talk about League, they're always raging. Including Cross. Unless they're playing with friends, unless Cross is playing with friends and stuff, then it seems like fun. I don't think I could play a game like that though. I'm not really into like PvP heavy games. Unless it's like MMO PvP. There were earthquake. Wait, is this a flashback? I'm assuming this is not like a flashback to like right before she died, but maybe the past, far past.
もう少し耐えて僕が押してあげる
Hold on, I'll push you up. No, Righteous. You'll be swept away by the flood. Righteous?
洪水
So it was a flood.
おかしいな全部起きたことなの
Strange. Did all those things
どうし
happen?
て僕は覚えてないんだろ
Why can't I remember? Her body was losing heat by the second, yet her mind was ripped into vivid images by the torment of suffocation. Oh my goodness. I played against bots with Cross once. It wasn't like bad. It's definitely different from anything I've ever played. I don't really understand much other than like move around, click things, hit stuff, kill people. Torrents rushed down mountains and rivers flowed backwards. Floodwaters devoured everything in their path, submerging people's anguished wails and sweeping away everything she
うなん
loved.
で昨日は
No, we were just playing together. He wasn't trying to teach me anything. We were literally just like messing around. Cross has taught me how to do specific things in like games before. Cross taught me how to play like shooters and stuff and like how to do specific maneuvers and shooters, and he did a good job at that. But like he wasn't particularly trying to teach me there. Why? It was just yesterday, when everyone was smiling. In the flooded city, the red girl used her last ounce of strength to push her colleague onto a rooftop before the floodwaters claimed her. Muddy water rushed into her nose and mouth, and the tumbling rocks struck her body, and at the end of her life, she saw her colleague on the rooftop succumb to the same fate.
そんな風になるの
Why? Why has it come to this? Why? She couldn't do anything or save anyone. than I would. Well, I mean, you're still trying to learn League, aren't you, Cross? I'm pretty sure you're trying to learn still. I mean, obviously you understand the basics, or more than basics, but still stuff to learn. I don't know if I'm big brain enough to learn League. There was no expectation from beginning to end. The pain and despair of the past ate away at her sanity, and the images in her mind faded until the shattered memories, along with her world plunged into infinite darkness.
レッドさん、レッドさん。
Pua? The calling gently whisked away the blanket of fog, and so she was able to glimpse the sunlight amid the chaos. As usual, she opened her eyes once more.
よかった。オレンジ姉さん、見て。レッドが目を覚ましたよ。
Finally, Orange, look, she's awake.
頭がクラクラして世界が揺れてる。
So glad Red is okay.
地震が来たの。
My head's so dizzy, the world is shaking. Is it an earthquake?
マコ、これ以上揺らすとレッドが具合悪くなっちゃうよ。
Cyan, any more shaking and she'll be hurt.
ごめんごめん。
Well, from my understanding, League is like the type of game where like you not only need to know your character and what to do, you need to know the items, you need to know your opponent's character, and like then your lane, and possibly like the other lanes. That's a lot to learn. That's a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm just overjoyed. The red girl rubbed her head, and under her colleague's concerned gaze, casually patted the dust from her clothes, and stood up as if nothing had happened.
すごく汚れてる。僕転んだのかな。まあいいや。早くみんなに警告を伝えなきゃ。
I'm so dirty. Did I fall? Whatever. I need to warn everyone of the danger
レッ
now.
ドさん、
And it changes
大丈夫ですか？
every 2 to 3 weeks. Disgusting. Red, are you
大
okay?
丈夫だよ。これ以上ないくらい。
Wait.
待って。君は
He
誰？
doesn't remember Fua. I just like glimpsed that. I was like, wait, why is Fua's name question marks? But it seems like it's just because she doesn't remember her, not that Fua's an imposter. Please don't tell me she's an imposter. I'll scream. I'm fine. Couldn't be better. Wait a minute. Who are you? She stopped motioning abruptly and surveyed the stranger in front of her with curious, confused eyes.
彼女はフカさんだよ。
She's Fua. Who is Fua? The girl scratched her head and tried to bring her to mind. She was certain she remembered every scene in Resident of Phosphorus, yet she couldn't remember anything about
レッ
Fua.
ド、大丈夫なの？
Red, are you okay?
僕は大丈夫だよ。多分地震の調査で疲れてて、うっかり居眠りして転んだんだと思う。
She doesn't remember why she
まだ
ran
寝ぼけ
here,
てるのか
does she?
な？
Me? I'm fine. Maybe all that running around investigating earthquakes made me sleepy and I tripped. I'm probably half
ちょっ
asleep.
と、そんな目で僕を見ないでよ。オレンジお姉ちゃん、ちゃんと寝てって僕に説教するつもりだよね。
Come
周
on,
りの
don't
住
look at
人
me
に
like
知ら
that,
せたら
Orange.
ちゃんと休むから。
Don't reproach me for not resting well yet. I'll take a nice long nap once I'm done notifying the
フカ
neighborhood.
さん、レッドは様子がおかしいみたいだ。
Fua?
どう
Red
して
is
こんなこと
acting
に。
strange. Why is this happening?
どうしてこんな状況になっているのかわかりませんが、
I want to say
時間がありません。
systems.
怪物が迫
Restart
っているし、ひとまず安全な場所に移動しましょ
or
う。
taking that much damage just made her forget. I'm not sure what caused this, but we can't afford to discuss it here. Those monsters may catch up any time. We can do this after we get to safety.
フカさんの言う通りだね。
Well, that's right. Red,
Fuka-sanと
let's
一緒に
leave
ここから
with
離
her
れよう。
first.
オレンジお
Wait,
姉ちゃん、
Orange, I haven't
まだみん
notified
なに
everyone
知らせ
yet.
てないよ。
How can I walk off with a
勝手に
stranger?
フカさんは僕たちとたくさんのことを
Red,
一緒に
who
経
has
験
gone
して
through
き
a
たんだ。
lot with us. She's an extraordinary
彼女は
person
すごい人
who we
だ
can
し、
trust.
信頼して大丈夫だよ。
和光の言う通りだよ。
Cyan's right. Red, you follow
深さん
Fuwa
と
to
一緒
safety
に安全
first.
な場所に移動した
Then
ら
we explain
その
everything
疑
to
問を
you,
ゆっくり解
please.
決しよう。わかった。オレンジお
Okay,
姉ちゃん
I
のこ
believe in
とを信じ
Orange.
るよ。
After all,
だって
as our
オレンジお
inspector,
姉ちゃん
she
は
can
観察官と
always
して
draw the
い
right
つも些
decision.
細なヒントから
She can always
正
draw
し
the
い
right
選択をしてくれる
decision
も
from
ん。
the teeniest of evidence.
観察官ってレッドのことだよね。
Inspector, isn't that you?
そんなわけないよ。オレンジお姉ちゃんが観察官でしょ。そうだよね、オレンジお姉ちゃん。
Wait, how's that possible? Orange is the inspector. Isn't that right, Orange?
歩きながら話すから、とりあえずここを出よう。
Red, we'll talk on the way. Let's get out of here first.
おかしいな。
Interesting.
オレンジお姉ちゃんもブルーもよく知ってるみたいだけど、どうして僕は負荷に関する
Orange
記
and
憶が
Cyan
な
are
いんだ
super
ろう。
friendly with Fuwa. What an awkward
難
sounding
しい名
name.
前だね。
Who I haven't heard of before. He followed her colleagues and eyed the foreigner walking abreast her
オレンジ
curiously.
お姉ちゃんとブルーは彼女のことを
Orange
信
and
頼してるみ
Cyan
たいだ
seemed
け
to
ど、
trust her deeply,
何も覚えてな
but
い。
I don't remember her at
僕
all.
って
Am I still half
本当に
asleep?
寝ぼけてるのかな。
She's looking at me.
こっちを見てる。
Red, stop staring.
レッドさん、眠る前のことをまだ覚えています
Do you
か？
remember what happened before you fell asleep?
僕はメガホンで
Wait.
みんなに地震のことを伝えてたよ。あれ、待って、僕のメガホンは？
I remember holding a megaphone and warning everyone of the earthquakes. Huh? Where did my megaphone go? She touched her empty bell inside and charring? But this wasn't the only strange occurrence today, so she shook her head only to meet the foreigner's worried
Yeah.
eyes.
グリーンさんの居場所はまだ覚えています
Then,
か？
do you remember where Green
グリ
is?
ーンさん？異邦人なのにリツちゃんのことまで知ってるんだ。
You're a foreigner, yet you already know
う
her?
ん、地震の予兆があったから記録員のリツちゃんは異変が起きてる場所に行って写真を撮ってると思うよ。
Lately there have been signs of earthquakes, so as the registrar,
前の
she's
ノートを確
naturally
認するって
inspecting the
昨
reported
日そう言っ
places.
てたし。
He also said the river was rising yesterday and needed to check it against old
でも
records.
リツ姉さんはずっとレッドと一緒にいたは
Green
ずだ
has
よ。
been with you.
それに
Isn't she
彼
the
女は
judge of
町
the
の裁
city?
判官じゃないか。
どうしたのブルー？町の裁判官はインディゴでしょ？みんなに関することを僕が間違えるわけないよ。
Cyan, you're funny today. We all know Blue's the judge. I never misremembered anything about
オ
you
レンジお
guys.
姉ちゃん、ブルーは怒ってるからわざとそんなことを言っ
Orange,
てる
does
のか
Cyan
な。
mess with me because he's mad at me? It's my fault. I shouldn't have scared him to
転
the
ばせ
ground
ち
the
ゃった
other
僕
day.
が悪いんだ。冗談だよ。ブルーはそんなケチな子じゃないし。ブルー、
That was a joke. I know Cyan isn't petty like
僕
that.
もよく転
Cyan,
ぶか
let
ら
me see how
手
your
当ては
wound's
得意
healing.
なんだ。
I often get hurt, so I'm the best at treating wounds. Her cheerful words came to an abrupt stop. The moment her eyes fell on her brother, a chill ran up her neck. Righteous widened her eyes in disbelief. It was a smooth arm, not a single wound to be
ブル
seen.
ー、腕にあった傷はどこに行ったの？
You're only now noticing something's off. Cyan, the wound on your elbow, where did it
レッ
go?
ド、大丈夫？
Red, are you okay?
まさか
Could it be?
彼らじゃないから
Because you're
君
not
たちは
them.
代理人
You
の
mixed
職
up
務
the
を
duties of
覚え間違えてるの？
representatives?
そんな
No, no,
バカ
no.
なこ
This
とが
is
起こるはず
ridiculous.
ない。
バカなことが起こらないとは限らないよ。
You know, I thought maybe we wouldn't have to see him so soon, but I guess not. Guess I couldn't get that lucky. But ridiculous things can happen.
会話の邪魔をしてすまないね。そちら
I'm
の
sorry
レ
to
ディの疑
interrupt
問
your
を解消したい
conversation.
と思っただけ
I
な
only
んだ
wanted。to dispel this lady's
私知
doubt.
らない人だ。
Another person I don't know. Huh?
君とはどこ
Have
か
I
で会っ
seen
た
you
かな？
somewhere?
おや、自己紹介を忘れるところだったね。
Oh my, pardon me for not introducing
レディ
myself.
たち、そしてそちらのジェントルマンも。僕はモリアーティ。以後お見知りおきを。
Ladies and this gentleman, I, Moriarty, send you my warmest
そし
regards.
て
And how long has it been, my dear great
親愛なる
detective?
名探偵さん
Simply uttering that title has made me nostalgic.
この名前を口にする感覚。
モリアーティ。
君も僕に会いたがっていたようだね。
You seem to miss me badly as well.
もう一度
It
会え
feels
て
marvelous
嬉
to
し
see
い
you
よ。
again. After all,
何
my
しろ
longing
君
for
に
you
対
is
する思い
as
は
bitter as
憎しみ
hatred.
のように忘れられないからね。
あなたが今日したことは
What you've
私
done
に対する
today,
復讐とは思え
I
ません
don't see
ね。
it as revenge on me.
ああ、名探偵よ。なぜ君はいつも素晴らしいことを退屈にしてしまうんだい？久々の再会に感情が高ぶるところだというの
Oh,
に、
my great
君
detective.
はどうで
Why
も
do you
いい
always
話
manage
を
to
して
sour
し
the
まう。
wonderful things in life? Must you waste our joyous reunion on irrelevant small
どうで
talk?
もいいですか。
Irrelevant?
違うかい？
Isn't that so? Moriarty looked at Fua, smiling before winking at Righteous, as if unwilling to miss a single move of anyone
ここ
present.
で起きた出来事は君と
What
関
does
係
everything
ないという
here have to
の
do
か
with
な？
you? Or should I
と
ask,
いうより、
who is the criminal that
この町に
attracted
崩壊
the
獣を
Honkai
引き寄
beast
せ、
to the city
住
and
人
threw
た
its
ちをひ
people
どい目
into
に遭わせた
turmoil?
犯人は誰だと思う？安らかに暮らしていた
The
住人た
unidentified
ちに
outsider has
物
brought
騒な
monsters,
怪物や
earthquakes, and
恐ろしい
immeasurable
地震、
disasters to the
そして
peaceful
計り知れない
inhabitants.
災難をもたらしたのは
She is
正
oblivious
体
to
不
it.
明の異邦人だ。
それって地震は異邦人のせいで起きてるってこと？
Do you mean the earthquake was caused by the outsider?
彼の話を信じちゃダメ。彼こそが全
Red,
てを
don't
作っ
believe
た
him.
張本人
He
な
is
の。
the real culprit.
僕が？いやいや、僕は君たちと同
Me?
じだよ。
No, 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 like you.
まるでガ
I'm
ラス
but a
の瓶の
miserable
中で
worm
生きてい
living in
る
a glass
虫のよ
jar.
うだ。
No, you're not.
牛は月曜に生まれ、火
It
曜
is
に
born
名
on
付けら
Monday,
れ、
is named on
水曜に友
Tuesday,
達を作り、
socializes on
木曜に
Wednesday,
働き、
labors on
金曜
Thursday,
に
suffers on
被災し、
Friday,
土
is
曜に
aided
人
on
助けをし、
Saturday, perishes
日
on
曜に
Sunday,
破滅
and is
する。
reborn on Monday
そし
again.
て、また無垢の楽園に奇跡の星が落ちた。そこから人の歴史が始まった。人は神の従者と共に豊かな国を作った。彼らは暦を作り、空を観測した。彼らは農業を始め、大地を測量した。時は流れ、伝えられていく。この浄土の深くに植えられた人類の歴史は成長して、そして朝礼を迎える。あの日、最悪が空を埋め尽くし、影が大地を覆った。万物に命を与えた水は今回、世界に死を与える。洪水が文明の残光を洗い流し、世界は暗闇に沈み、果てしない静寂の中で神聖を待つ。
I really love these picture book like animations.
洪水。じゃあ
That the deluge actually happened?
本当にあったの？
おや、
Oh, looks like
君
you've
は
woken
平
up
和
from
ボ
the
ケした
illusion
夢
of
から目覚
happiness.
めたようだね。その通りだよ。
That's right, righteous
自信の
Vita.
ビタ。
Those are your true
あれは君が体
experiences.
験した
How
こと
does it
だ。
feel to have your memory back?
違
記憶
う。ほら、ポロスは無事だし、あれが記憶なわけないよ。
No, no, no. You can see that phosphorus is fine. How could that be real?
確かに一つの疑問だね。事実。
This is a problem. In fact, you've asked a good question.
何しろこの世界の運命
After all, the
は
fate of this world
時計の
works like
指針
clock
のように
hands. They will
ある
eventually
時間に
point to
同
the
じ
same
位置を指すから
position.
ね。というより、
Had things not
そうで
gone
な
like
かったら
this, my revenge at this moment would have been
僕はそれで
impossible.
あなたの復讐の対象は一体誰なんですか？
So, who are you exacting revenge on?
その質問は
I hope you can find the answer to that
君
question
自身が
yourself.
答えを見つけて
Your
ほしい。
speculation was right,
君
great
の推測
detective.
は間違ってい
I did
ない
not
よ。
come for you,
名探偵さん。
but to honor my agreement with
僕がここ
mindful
に現れ
Vita.
たのは君のためではない。
What was your agreement?
あの尖閣のビタとの
Care to
約束
care
を
to
果た
share?
すためなんだ。
インディゴ、 彼は今どこにいるの？インディゴとイエローに何をした
Blue,
の？
where is he? What have you done to him in
何も
yellow?
していないよ。
Nothing.
彼らは
They are only
忙しいだけ
occupied at
さ。
the moment.
何しろ、いつ
In
破
the face
滅
of a
してもおかし
disaster
くな
that
い
could
災
destroy
害
their
を
home
目の前に
anytime,
しているんだ。
representatives such as
町
them
の
naturally
代理人と
prioritize
して
eliminating the source of
彼らはま
disaster.
ず災害の源を消さなければならない。
破滅？待って、それって
Destroy? Wait, are you
そう
saying?
君の記憶にあったあの洪水と同じだ。言った
Yeah,
は
it's like
ず
the
だろ。
deluge in your mind. I have
この
said
世
that the
界
fate
の
of
運
this
命は
world
時
works
計
like
の
clock
指針の
hands,
ように
and they will
あ
eventually
る時
point to
間
the
に
same
同じ位置を
position.
指すと簡単に導き出せる
An
結論
obvious
だと思わない
conclusion,
か
is
い
it not?
ヘスペの
The
存在こそ
existence of
が
Hesperus is
最
the
高の
best
証
proof.
さ。
In the unchanging
世
world,
界は変わらないのに
circle in
人々
false
は偽り
and
の
people
中で
circle
ル
in
ープしている
falsehoods. Moriarty sneered, and his gaze fell on
そ
Fua.
して今
And now, thanks to the arrival of an
運
uninvited guest,
命の歯
the
車は
cogs
少
of
し
fate
だ
are
け
turning
速度を増した
faster.
ようだ。
何を言ってるの？
What are you talking
あ
about?
あ、君は覚えていないのか。
Oh,
それ
it's
も
normal
当
that you
然
don't
だね。
remember.
街に
A
現
breed
れ
of
た変わっ
peculiar
た怪
monsters has
物
appeared in the city.
名探
Honkai
偵
Beast
曰
according to
く
the great
崩
detective.
壊獣が
And
街
it
に
is
破滅をもたらした
and
元
it
凶だよ。
it that has doomed the city.
結局のところ、それは
And all in
目の
all,
前にいる
they
この
appeared
名
in
探
Phosphorus
偵と共
alongside
に
the great
コロス
detective
に
standing
現れ
before us. Hearing that, Red instinctively threw off Encompassing's hand and took 2 steps back warily.
落ち着いて。モリアーティはただ事
Red,
実を
calm
ねじ曲げ
down.
てるだけだよ。
Moriarty is just revealing cause and effect, or is just reversing cause and effect,
生
sorry.
きてから
After coming here,
ずっと
Fua had been helping
僕
us
たちの
destroy
ために
Honkai
崩壊
Beast.
獣を
Have
倒
you
して
really
くれてた。
forgotten it all?
まさか
フカさんは少し前にあなたを助けたばかりじゃない。本当に覚えてないの？本当に覚えてなかっ
Red,
たとしても
Fua saved you.
代理人なんだから
Can't you remember
自分で
anything?
判断できるは
Even
ず
if
で
you
しょ。
do, as a representative, you should be able to decide for yourself. Four pairs of eyes looked at her in unison. A short but difficult silence. Suddenly, Red clutched her head painfully. Red's not doing too hot right
お
now.
かしいよ。災難が訪れるのに世界が
This is so weird. We all know a disaster's coming, and the world might be
みんなで
destroyed.
力を合わせて危機を解決する時なのに、どうして僕はこんなことになってるの？
We're supposed to be tackling this crisis together, but why is this happening to
怪しい
me?
法人が2人いて、どっちも僕を騙そうとしてるように見える。オレンジお姉ちゃんとブルーマンでおかしくなって
Two
るし。
outsiders both look like they're trying to trick me, and Orange and Cyan are acting
どうすれば
strange.
いいんだ。
What am I supposed to do?
レッド、どこに行くの？
Red, where are you
君
going?
たちが本物のオレンジお姉ちゃんとブルーなのかはわからないけど、少なくとも一つだけは正しいことを言ってくれた。
I don't know if you're the real Orange and Cyan, but you got one
代
thing
理人
right.
である僕は
As a representative, I can decide for myself.
だから
I'll get to the
自分
bottom
で調
of
べて
it.
くるよ。
I don't think running off on your own is a good idea,
レッ
Red.
ド、
Please.
おかしい。モリアティはなぜ彼女を止めようとしなかった？
Strange. Moriarty didn't stop her. Yeah, because it's probably part of his plan.
まずい。
Oh no, there are
街の中
Honkai
は
beasts all
崩壊
around the
獣だらけ
city.
なのに。
レッドが離れていっちゃう
We。can't let her go like
ダメ
this.
ダメ、追いか
Let's
けな
chase
きゃ。
her.
やっぱり本葬のビタの言う通り、彼女は相当感情的なようだね。でも彼女がこの町で起きていることを自分の目で見たいというなら、公平を期すために僕たちは邪魔をしない方がいいだろう。
オレンジさん、バコ君、下がってください。 終わりました。モリアーティは
It's over. Where's
隙を
Moriarty?
ついて離れたよ。レッド
He
のと
left
ころ
in the
に行ったの
chaos.
かな。
I wonder if he'll go see Red.
彼は
But he knows
私
we'd
たちが
never
仲
sit
間を
back
見
and
捨て
watch
な
our
いことを
friends
知っていま
suffer.
す。グレーシュからの連絡もない。
I haven't heard anything from Gracio
もし
either.
彼が
But
私の知っ
if
てい
he's
るモリア
still
ーテ
the
ィ
old Moriarty I know,
深さどうしたの？
what's wrong,
モリ
Fua?
アーティは洞察力があり、臨機応変
Moriarty
に
is
動ける人
observant
物で
and
す。
adaptable.
加えて
He strikes others as a
常に
wild
突拍子もない
card,
ことをしま
but
す
when it
が、
comes to solving a
実際に
problem,
問題を
he
解決
takes
す
the
ると
most
きは
direct approach.
最も簡単でストレートなやり方を選びます。かつてある
Once
町の犯
he's
罪ネ
used
ッ
the
トワーク
city's
を利用
criminal
した彼
network
と
to
対
stall
峙し
me
たこと
until
があ
he
ります。
secretly scouted out the
当時
portal
の
to
彼は
another
裏で
world
動き、
so he could get rid of me by
下界
tricking
の入
me
り口を
into it.
私を中に閉じ込めようとしました。ですから
I
心配
fear
なんです。
he's doing the same to the
彼は
other Vitas.
他のビタさん
And
や
even
グレーシュ
Gracio.
に同じことをしようとしているんじゃないかと。
大変。レッドもインディゴとイエローもグレーシュさんたちも今は孤立無縁の
This
状
is
態なんだ
bad.
よね。
Red, blue, yellow, Gracio, aren't they all isolated?
急いで追いかけましょう。
We need to catch up, but also guard against traps.
謎の怪物、記憶を失ったレッドさん、それに
Monsters'
Moriarty
abnormal
の出所
property,
がわからない
Red's memory
知識。
loss, Moriarty's
ここ
knowledge
で
of
グレーシュと
dubious
再会した偶
origin,
然も含めて
and my
未解
consequential
決の
reunion
問題があまりに
with
も多すぎま
Gracio,
す。
or my coincidental reunion. Can't talk today. My coincidental reunion with Gracio. There are just too many unanswered questions.
オレンジさん、ワコウ君、これから何があったとしても
Orange,
私
Scion,
のそ
no
ばから
matter what
離れないで
happens
ください。
next, don't go out of my sight, okay? I don't know if that's gonna work. I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen regardless. Game? Damn, it's loading extra hard. Takes any longer, we may have to actually restart and reload. Yeah, Jaha. I'll give it a second. If it doesn't reload by the time the break's over. Oh, there it goes. Just took a little, took a minute. The game is struggling. Though I do wonder if like what happened to Red was actually planned. That'd be a convenient plan to know that she would lose her memories. Well, her current memories. Oh, was that the announcement? Cross was talking about it before stream. And he was telling me she had an announcement. Man, that sucks. Halloween's losing quite a few, well, Hollow in general is losing quite a few people recently, right? There's been a few graduations or like breaks.
"モリアーティが邪魔してきたということは、つまり私たちは正しい道を進んでいるのでしょう。
Do you think she'll end up going independent, or is this like a permanent graduation? That's so sad. But you know, hopefully this means she can do what she wants and have less restrictions if she goes indie or goes to a different company. Interesting. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean that's the last time you see her as a creator, though. What the? Whoa. Listen, we were done fighting. It's so fun over, dude. I'm sorry, Waddle. I'm sorry. I think I saw you talking about HoloLive stuff recently. Man, it's rough. It's rough out here. I really liked her design. I watched her when she first debuted for a while. Oh, well, for a while. My schedule just really sucks to watch corporate VTubers for the most part. I can never like keep up. Is that someone new? I don't recognize that name. But I think they had another group debut recently, didn't they? Oh, okay, yeah, I wouldn't know then. I'm not really caught up with the newest gen. I think I've seen their designs and that's it. How many is that though recently that have graduated? Or taken a break? Hopefully this means like HoloLive's management team will actually try to correct stuff to make their members happier, but I don't know. Yeah, JP's side had a new branch actually. The two of them are actually ex or current idols. Ooh. One is purely indie and the last two are quite experienced, however, streamers. Okay. Someone protect Mori. Hi, Dizier. How you doing? Glad you could vibe here with us. It's been about 4 departures from HoloLive so far this year, I believe. Damn, that really went out on good terms. Yeah, I know that one. She took a break and then ended up graduating to go indie, if I remember correctly, and now is really enjoying the indie side. So we can only hope that happens with Fauna as well. After work, hell yeah. I need to work on getting the Hersher of human Elysia so I can finally add her to my roster. Yeah, I've seen some clips. I really like her new model. I feel like she really vibes with it too. So I'm really happy she's happy. What? Your body just... Are you okay?
初めてではありませんし、なんともありません。ただ、私の体はこういうおかしな敵の影響を受けやすいみたいです。
You got Sparkle? No, I haven't. I'm still pulling.
今のところは大丈夫ですが。
I'm still trying to bring her home. It's rough out here. I spent all of my savings to get Vita and her weapon, so it's a little rough right now. It's nothing. It isn't the first time. It's just that the body is it's just that my body is susceptible to these strange creatures. This hasn't hindered me so far, though.
でも、フカさんが崩壊獣と戦った時はそうならなかったよね。
But this doesn't happen when your enemy is a Honkai beast.
ですから、
So only the
普通
new
の崩壊
monsters
獣と
affect
は
her.
本質的な
Interesting.
違いがあるのでしょう。
Yes, this goes to show that they are fundamentally different from regular Honkai
で
beasts.
すが、今の問題は
Nerd, I don't think many people are like you and want to punish
レッドさん
themselves
と
by
モリア
playing
ティ
like
の痕跡が
12
分かり
different
にくくなっているこ
gotchas.
とです。
But now our biggest problem is all that fighting has made the the tracks of Red and Moriarty difficult to lock down.
結局
In the end,
僕たちは
we've been nothing but
ずっと
trouble to Fua.
深
I'm
さ
so
んに迷
useless.
惑をか
Stop
けて
that, Sion. Stop it.
情けないよ
You are not useless.
手がかりを探すならきっとレッドはよく知ってる場所に行くと思うの。
I love
いつものパ
I
トロ
love
ー
the
ルの
idle
ルートを
rhythm
たどって探すっていうの
games,
はどう
but
か
I
な。
can't play them regularly. Like I like rhythm games, but as a gacha, it just doesn't vibe with me. I played I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a DJ one. Where like you could make a group and like it was based off of DJing, and they did a collab with the quintuplet anime. I don't remember the name. Since Red said she'll be searching the city, she's bound to go somewhere she knows well. Maybe we can look along her patrol route?
合理的ですね。行って
You
み
have
ま
a
しょう。
point. Let's do it. You will get... It is a tough job, especially if you're doing it like as your job and you have to put in a certain amount of hours. You have to plan projects and stuff. Like, oh my goodness, like that's so much. I do this as a hobby and like it's still a lot for me sometimes. You definitely have to like take breaks. You have to pace yourself and make sure you're doing stuff that you really enjoy.
どうしましたか、ワコウ君。
Lana plays League of Legends twice and then graduate. You're right, it's League. It was League. League did it. I forgot the name though. Yeah, I don't remember it. I don't even know if it's still like around. What's wrong,
誰か
Cyan?
が僕たちを見てる気がする
I feel like someone's watching
気のせい
us.
かもし
It
れ
must
ない
just
け
be
ど
me. No, someone's probably watching us. Someone's watching us. I believe you, Cyan.
こ
You
の
wouldn't
方向にも敵が。
you wouldn't lie, and I trust your
まさかさっきの視
your
線は
instincts.
奴らだったのかな
I actually reinstalled Osu recently to play because I haven't played a rhythm game in a while. I really love Osu just because like I can download whatever maps I want. The same song can have different maps. What the? I did enjoy Love Live as well. I did play that. There are too many monsters for us to go anywhere.
どうしよ
What should we do?
以前のモリアーティは怪物を操
Moriarty
る
wasn't
力など
capable
持っ
of
ていません
controlling
でした。
monsters, so there should be a limit to the number of monsters he can
彼が
control
直接
directly.
操れる怪物の数には上限があるはずです。
You know what? Normally I would say you're correct, but we don't know that for a
お
fact.
そらく彼は 私たちを待ち伏せしていた
Most
のでしょ
likely
う。
arranged these ambushes.
何せこの
After
状
all,
況で
it's
は。
easy to predict how we'll act under the present circumstances.
でも、こんな短時
But
間で
being
伏
able to
兵を
set
連
up
続して
series of
投入できる
ambushes
なら
in such a short time,
モリアーティはきっと
I
僕
think
たちより
Moriarty's
も
doing
先
this
に
to
レッ
get
ド
to
を説
Red
得
and
しようと考
persuade
え
her
てると
before
思
we
う。
can.
彼が話した恐ろしい歴史、
The horrible things he told us about.
記憶を失った
Red
レッド。
What is this all
大
about?
丈夫だよ。ここ数
Don't
日
worry.
の出来事を
Red
忘
may
れ
have
て
lost
し
some
まったとして
memories,
も、
but she's still
レッド
Red.
はレッドだもの。レッド、
When it comes to red,
Yellow
yellow, and blue,
何
regardless of
が
what
あったとして
happened,
も、
I believe they won't
彼ら
make
は
choices
心に
that go
背くよう
against
な
their
選
hearts.
択なんてしないって。私は
I
信
don't
じ
know
てる。
about that one.
だって私たち
After
が
all,
一緒に
we've
いた
been
時間
together
は
since the day
トロ
Phosphorus
スの
was
歴
built.
史と同じく
I
らい
believe
長い
it
も
in
の。
them as much as I believe
自
in
分を
myself.
信じてるように、私は彼らを信じてる。モリアーティの嘘はそう長くは続かないはず。
Moriarty's fraud won't last long.
もう一度
Let's
ちゃんと
talk about
話
it
そう。
after we find Red. Erudite nodded, but he couldn't name the uneasiness in his
そ
heart.
んなに簡単なこ
Could it
とな
really
のか
be
な。
that simple? No, it's probably not that simple.
ああ、そんなに簡単なことなのかな。
Yeah, could it really be that simple? Who's there?
僕、美だよ。
It's me,
君
V.
が楽園の番人と連続で
Thanks to
戦
your
ってくれ
repeated
たから
battles against
めったにない
Paradise
交流の機
Wardens,
会を見つけら
I
れたん
have
だ。
this rare chance to talk to you.
楽園の番人
Paradise Wardens?
ああ、その投影の
Ah,
安
the
定
type
性
of
に影
monsters
響を
that
与える
affect the
怪物のこ
stability
と
of
だ
your
よ。
avatar. Strictly
厳密に言う
speaking,
と、
they're the
奴ら
natives
こそ
of
がボロス。
Phosphorus and even
とい
this
うか、
planet.
この惑
But
星の原
that's a
住
long
民なんだ。
story.
話せば
that's
長くなる
interesting.
けどね。簡潔に話そうか。
The story, the long story short.
どうかな。
Oh,
今なら
you just skipped
僕が
it?
なぜ君を騙したか。
Now do you understand why I lied to you
理解できたよね。
earlier? Well, I don't like that. I hope they explain what they just said earlier or there later. Please? Oh no. The game is struggling today to load things. You can do it. You can do it. You can load it.
オレンジ姉さん、今のは
Reboot it. I may. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's so weird. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna reload the game. Okay, it just loaded, but I'm still gonna reboot. Oh, of course. Alright, I'm gonna have to force it close. Okay, let me reopen this. That's so weird. Alright, game. Yeah, pay your Chalma Corp taxes.
Pay your Charma Corp taxes.
Oh, also English only, or I won't be able to reply to you. I can make out some of the games you put in there. Okay. Game, I think you're back. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, now it doesn't want to let me even in. Okay, 1 second. Let me, in case I have to put in any information. Okay, I don't. Thank goodness.
Captain on bridge.
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me, or I would have forgotten. That's right. Okay. No worries. We'll still be here, Nerdon. Let me see where you are. Where do I go after this, though? I don't really know. I don't navigate. I don't go here often. Top right. Right here? Well, that's my team, not here. Arrow. Arrow with the new. Oh, right here?
絶妙な発明を思いついたけど、紙が小さすぎて全部メモできない。
Maybe? No, that's collectibles. Well, this has my trophies. See through. It's gonna tell me. Click the camera. Okay. I remember this happening. And this. But other than that, head empty. Like I don't remember anything that happened like after this part. You're partly through chapter 2? Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to watch something to refresh myself because it's such a blur. Like I remember some bits, but then I don't remember like how some things connect. Orange? What just? Just dozens of seconds ago, the two Vitas watched the great detective that they had looked up to rapidly morph into various forms and then vanished into thin air. That's horrifying. Chapter 2 is where it pops off. Okay, so I'm like right where it starts to get good then. I remember some things coming up towards the end, like in the parts that like I'd pointed to that I remember happened that were interesting, but I didn't get far enough to really know like what happened after that. I'm assuming more things will make sense once I'm finished with part 1.5. Because like I feel like there were some things that like they were talking about that I'm like, I don't really understand what you're trying to tell me, and I feel like I should.
私にもわからない。
I don't
福さん
know.
は前から無理してたみたいだし。
Ua seemed like she was forcing herself. The two who suddenly lost their backbone were at a loss for what to do. Fear, confusion, helplessness, all the pressure pushed down on them abruptly like a rock weighing 1,000 pounds. Nonetheless, they were the representatives of Phosphorus and had dealt with various crises before.
きっと福さんは大丈夫だよ。
Zion? Ua will be alright.
以前も一人で禁足地に入っ
She's
て
entered the Forbidden Ground
グレイシ
alone
さんを
before,
助けたでしょ。
and even rescued Gracio in the end.
だからね、急に
Since
福さん
Ua
が行
suddenly
方
went
不明になっ
missing,
たからこそ、
we have all the more
私たち
reason to
は
get
こ
moving.
こで立ち尽くすわけに
We
はいか
came
ない
here to
の。
look for Red.
レッドを探すためにここに来たなら。
Was the sky always... The sky didn't always look like this. When did it change? Did it change now, or did I miss it previously? I don't think the clouds were black or whatever this darkness
レ
is.
ッドの注意を引くように何かをするべきかもしれない。
So maybe we should do something to get her attention.
別れた時、レッ
When
ド
we
は福さん
parted,
やモリア
Red
テ
was
ィを警戒してたで
very
しょ。
wary of Fua and
レッドの
Moriarty.
姿が
So
見
I'm
当たら
guessing
ない
that
のは
maybe it's not
福
that we
さんに
can't
見つ
find
からないよ
her,
うに隠
but
れて
she
る
is
からだと
avoiding
思う
them.
の。
でも深さんがい
But
ない今
now that we've lost Fua's
僕たちだけ
protection
で
and are on our
もし
own,
レ
if
ッド
we
の立
stand
場に
in
立っ
Red's
て
shoes
彼
and
女
think
の
the way
目
she
線で
does,
考えたら
そうするリスクが大きいのは分かって
I
る。
know this is very risky,
で
but
も、何としても
in any
私、
case,
レ
I
ッド
want
とち
to
ゃんと
talk
話
to
がした
Red.
いの。
After being silent for quite a while, Erudite finally took out a marked
そ
map.
れは
This is
倉庫で
the festival map you found at the base of the Young Thugs crew.
あのお祭りの地図。
Erudite
インデ
nodded.
ィゴが意味のない手がか
Blue
り
would
を
never
残す
leave
は
us
ずがない。
a useless clue, so
だから
maybe we can
地図に
investigate
あ
all
る
the
マー
marked
クを
spots
参考
in
にして
order?
いいと思う。モリアーティが怪
If
物を操
Moriarty
っ
sends
て
monsters to obstruct us, this map is related to his plan.
この地図は
Otherwise, Blue's
彼
trying to
の
tell
計
us
画と
something
関
else.
係があるってことになる。それにお
And
祭り
from
の位
Red's
置はどれも
perspective,
一番
the
賑や
festival
か
is
な場
held
所
in the
だから。
busiest districts of the
きっと
city,
彼女も
so she will definitely
僕た
notice
ちに
us.
気づけると思うんだ。
すごい。さすが
Zion,
は
that's brilliant.
深さんが
Once
戻っ
Fuwa
てき
gets
たら
back,
ビタを
we can
全員
rally
集
all
め
the
よう。
Vitas and Gracio
グ
too
レーシュさんも。
to take on
そうした
Moriarty.
らみんなで一緒にモリアーティを倒そう。全は急げって言うし、
No time to
私たちも
lose.
早速出発しよ
Let's go. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work how you plan it to, but we'll do our best.
あれ、オレンジ姉さん。
Orange,
何か
did you
聞
hear
こえない？
anything? Hmm?
う。全然。
No.
じゃあ、
Then
僕の
I
気のせいかも
probably
しれない。
misheard. Contrary to Erudite's conclusion, in a corner that escaped their notice, there was a pair of eyes watching them calmly. Blue? Stepping over the remains of Honkai Beast, Mindful silently followed the two who were walking along the festival route.
Orange 姉さん、どうだった？
Orange, how is it?
怪物の痕跡はないよ。
No
Safe.
signs of monsters. Safe. Two fluffy heads poked out of the corner of a sunny
ここは
street.
前回のお祭りで露店があった場所だけど、
Drowned me.
今は何もないね。
Oh, care package. I shall drink and stretch. Ow. How you doing, Senna? This was a booth at the last festival. Now nothing's here.
お祭りは定期的に開かれるから。
It's just a festival.
終わ
People
ったら
still need to go back
みんなは
to their
普通の
normal
暮ら
lives
しに戻る。
afterwards. The festival
でも、
may be over,
お祭り
but
が
what
終わっても
matters is that everyone
美
remembers
しい
it
記憶はみ
fondly.
んなの心に残ってると思う。
それもそうだね。
You're right. Erudite smiled in response, but that smile soon froze and disappeared as his eyes began to droop.
バコ、どうしたの？
Zion? What's
僕
wrong?
はただ、今の状
I'm
況
just
を
thinking
思い
of the
出しただけだ
situation.
よ。
Not long ago,
少し
Phosphorus,
前のポロスは
seeming was full of
活
life.
気に満ち溢れていた
Who'd
の
have
に、
thought that in one day...
まさか一日だけで。
心配しないでバコ。
Don't worry, Zion. We've
私た
handled
ちは
countless
数え
crises
き
in
れ
the
ないほど
past,
の危機を
and
解
we can
決し
handle
てき
this
たし、
one. Once it's over,
きっと
we'll
今
hold an
回は
even bigger
一緒にピ
celebration.
ンチを乗り越えられるはずだよ。
Everything will be alright.
そうしたら、もっと大きなお祭りを開こう。うん。さて、この近くにインディゴが残してくれた手がかりがないか、急いで調べよう。
A small duck. You're not pulling for Sparkle? We'd better hurry and investigate if Blue has left any clues for us nearby. Blue's following you, which I don't think is a good thing, if I'm being honest. I'm quite concerned.
何もなかったね。次の場所に行こう。
Wait, she literally just dodged all my 10 accounts? Wait. That's kind of crazy. That's some bad luck right there.
オレンジ姉さん、着いたよ。
We're there. Encompassing nodded and looked around, a tinge of worry creeping up her
ここは
face.
わかりやすいのに、
This place
レ
is
ッドは現れなかったね。
conspicuous enough, but Red still hasn't shown up.
一体どこに行ったのかな。
Where did she run off
危険
to?
な目に遭ってないといい
I
けど。
hope she's safe.
それに、 手分けして
Gracio's
行動
party
して
that
るプレイ
split
ス
with
さんたち
us.
も
No, I can't let it all get to me now. I need to focus on the
今は一
task
気
at
に考え
hand.
るべきじゃない。
オレンジ姉さん
I'm fine. Let's search for clues.
大丈夫だよ。手がかりを探してみよう。
Nothing? So you decided to start saving. That's fair.
やっぱり何もなかった。
最後の場所に行くしかないね。
マークがある最後の場所はここだよ。
The last marker should be
道中で
here.
邪魔してくる
We're
怪
lucky we
物
didn't
がい
run
なく
into
て
any monsters.
よかったね。
でもここには
But
何
there's
もない
nothing
よ。
here.
イ
Why
ンデ
did
ィゴが
Blue
わざと
leave
残
this
した手がかり
clue?
に一体何の意味があるのかな。
The two inspected everything around them, leaving no stone unturned. But just like before, there was nothing that caught their eye. Neither Blue nor Moriarty had left any information
こ
here.
の地図に別の意味があるのかもし
Maybe
れない。
this map has some other purpose.
でも
But what can a map do besides show directions?
地図に何ができるんだろう。
ここだったんだね。
So, this is the place. Encompassing suddenly pointed to a wall with a few words scrawled on it and let out a soft
ここがど
sigh.
のお祭りの場所か思い出
Now
した
I
よ。
remember which celebration was held here.
花
It
火
was the
祭り。
fireworks festival
そうだよ
3
ね。
years ago, right?
確かあの時は
I remember Red got so excited that she almost made a
トラ
mess
ブ
of
ルを起こし
everything.
かけたんだよね。
Luckily, Miss Vito was here to prevent it.
大ごとにならずに済んだ
She
けど。
almost set them all off at once or something.
で
But
も
Red,
レ
where are
ッド
you
は今
now?
どこにいるんだろう。
At the thought of her estranged sister, who left her not long ago, Encompassing sighed unwittingly again. Then her eyes suddenly
ねえ
widened.
バコ、あそこを見て。
Lion, look over there. Not too far behind them, a small head had poked out from behind a wall and was looking at them.
インディゴ
Is that Blue?
インディゴ
Blue?
オレンジ、ブルー、久しぶり。
I don't trust this at all. This feels like a trap. Orange Scion, it's been a long time. The familiar sound of their brother's voice nearly moved them to tears. Just when Encompassing opened her mouth to say hello, her face froze.
インディゴ、気をつけて。
Blue, look out. Mindful pause. He then looked at the giant alien monster behind him and gave a knowing smile.
心配しないで。僕もモリアーティと同じように関連権限を手に入れたんだ。奴を操れるから怪我人なんて出
Don't
さない。
worry. Like Moriarty, I have a power over it.
奴がいた
It
からこ
obeys
そ
me and
途中
won't
の
hurt
崩壊衆
anyone.
を倒せたんだ。
Actually, that's why I was able to neutralize the Honkai beast along the way.
そういうことだったんだね。
Oh, that explains it. Lion scratched his head in
なんとな
embarrassment.
く
He
尾行
sensed
され
someone
てる気
following
が
us
してた
and
の
heard
は
Honkai beast, though
崩壊
only
中の方向の
faintly.
ような音も
Was it you,
聞こえたし。
ああ、
Yes, more Honkai beasts have
二
appeared in the city.
人が怪
I
我す
was
るんじゃな
worried
いかと
about you
思って
getting hurt, so I
後ろから
followed
追
you
い
all
か
the
けてきたん
way.
だ。
I didn't catch up with you
あの
until the
不可と
outsider
いう
Fua
法
left
人が
without
消えた
saying
後だったから
goodbye.
君た
Enjoy
ちに
your
追いつい
lurk.
たのは。
There was something strange about Mindful's statement. Before Erudite could ask him about Fua, Encompassing was tugging the hem of his
深
shirt.
さんの状況は 私たちもよく知らないの。
We're also confused about what's going on with Fua.
レッドを見かけ
But
てない。
have you seen Red?
理由
For
は知ら
some
ないけど、
reason, something's wrong
彼
with her
女の記
memory.
憶が少し混乱
We
して
had
る
a
みたいなの。
misunderstanding and she ran off
それ
alone.
でいろいろ誤解があって一人でどっかに行っちゃって。
心配しないで。
Don't worry, I
た
ran
ま
into
たま街で
her
崩
when she
壊
was
獣に
surrounded by
包囲さ
Honkai
れて
beasts
た
in
彼
the
女とば
city.
ったりあったから。
She's safe now.
今
よかった。
I'm so relieved to
レッ
hear
ドった
that.
ら
Why
そ
does
そ
she
っか
have
しい
to
んだ
be
か
so
ら。
reckless?
何しろあのレッドのことだからね。
That's Red for you. Did I
そ
hear
れ
you
で
talking
さ
about
っ
her
きから
just
聞こ
now?
えてきてたけど、二人はレッドに関することを思い出そうとしてるの。
After learning that Red was safe, encompassing was at ease. She couldn't help smiling as
インデ
Remiss.
ィゴも覚えてるよね。3年前の花火
Blue, do
祭
you
りのレッ
remember
ド
the
のこ
firework festival 3 years
と。なぜ
ago?
か急に
Red had the
一
wild
瞬で終
idea
わ
of
る花火を
preserving a
博物館に保存したい
preserving
っ
a
て言い
firework
出
at
し
the
た。
moment of explosion in the museum.
もちろん失敗したし、
Unsurprisingly, she failed, which caused a power outage and
代理人
temporarily
の権
disabled
限
her
が一時的
representative
に無効になっ
access.
ちゃった。
If Miss Vita
リ
hadn't
タ姉さん
happened
が
to
い
be
なかった
there,
ら、
who knows
レ
how
ッド
long
は
Red
博
would
物
have
館
been
に
locked
閉じ込め
inside
ら
the
れたままで、
museum.
いつ出られるのかわからなかったと思う。その件で、
Green
リ
gave
ツ
us
は
a
私
hard
たちを
time
こ
for
っぴ
that.
どく叱ったよね。でも、
She can be strict, but she means well. After Red wrote her an apology,
本当
he
は
offered to make it up to her with something
レ
else.
ッドが反省文を書いた後、リツ姉さんは違うやり方でレッドをねぎらおうと言っていたから。
そうだったかな。
Is that so?
よく
I
覚え
can't
てないよ。
remember.
ど
How
うして
come?
僕た
If
ち
it
は
weren't for
イ
your
ンディゴが
clue,
残したメッセージを
we
たどって
wouldn't. Here I suddenly realized. Is this why Blue left this map? Like, he reminded us of the time we stole that pudding?
彼氏が
Wait,
彼
if
が
he wanted us,
僕たち
if
の
he
思い出を
wanted to
使
use
っ
our
て
memory
情
for a
報を
clue,
残そうとしてるな
why
ら、
is he pretending to
ど
not
うしてよ
remember?
く覚えてないって言い出したんだろう。僕たちはちゃんと
Didn't we already
正
say
解を
the
口
right
にしてる
answer?
のに。
Thinking on his feet, he coughed and shifted the topic awkwardly. Blue,
Indigo.
Moriarty hinted that we need to pay a price to learn the truth about the world.
それと引き換えにモ
haven't
リア
done
ーティ
anything
から
like
世
that
界の
yet,
真相を
right?
教えてもらったって聞いたんだけど、まだ。
そうだよ。
Yeah, Blue,
Indigo.
you need to think it over. You're the
慎重に行動
smartest
し
and
な
most
きゃ。
intelligent among us.
あなたは
But
私たちの
Fua
中
told
で
us he's a
最
cunning
も聡
criminal.
明で物知りだけど、モリアーティは狡猾な犯罪者だってフカさんが言ってたの。彼に騙されないように
Be careful not to let him trick you.
フカさん、
Fua?
例の
Sounds
違
like you
法人
trust her
の
a lot.
彼女はどういう人間なんだ？
What's she like?
そうだ
Ah,
った。
right. You haven't gotten to know her
インディ
yet.
ゴはまだ
When
彼
we
女
were
のこ
attacked
とを
by
よく
Honkai
知ら
Beast
ないんだよ
earlier,
ね。
we would have been in a lot of trouble
私た
had
ち
it
が
not,
崩壊
or
獣に
had she
襲われ
not
た時、
rescued us.
フカさんが助けてくれたおかげでみんな無事だったの。
I feel more anxious the longer we sit here and talk. Encompassing and Erudite recounted their journey with Fua. Mindful only listened in silence.
私たちと
That's
フカさ
everything
ん
we
が経験し
experienced
たことだ
together.
よ。
You see, she's just as clever as
Yeah.
Moriarty.
フカさ
But
ん
the
はモ
difference
リアー
is
ティ
she
と同
isn't
じくらい頭
conniving
がいいの
or
に、
conspiring.
彼のように何かを企んでる人じゃないでしょ。
それに
And you
Indigo
just saw with your
も見たよね。
own eyes. To protect us,
僕たちを
Fua
守る
has
ために、
been battling those
フカさんは
monsters Moriarty
ずっと
summoned.
モリアーティの怪物と戦ってた。
インディゴ、
Blue,
私たちと一緒
join
に
us to find Fua
フ
and
カ
her
さんやそ
friend.
の友達を見
As
つけよ
long
う。
as we work together, we don't need Moriarty to find the source of the monsters and learn the truth about this world.
きっと怪物の根源とこの世界の真実を知ることができるはずだよ。
Instead of responding, Mindful only looked at the two in silence. His face gradually grew
す
sad.
まない。
I'm sorry.
どう
What's
した
wrong,
のイン
Blue?
ディゴ。
Why are you
どうして謝
apologizing?
るの？
Yeah, bro. What's up, bro? What's got you upset? Worked up? I don't know. What's up, Cross?
すまない。もっと早く二人に伝えるべきだっ
Check
た。
DMs? What the heck?
少なくとも二人を連れて行くべきだった。
Yeah. Damn, what the? Holy. That is quite a sight. Sorry, we should have warned you, or taken you away at least.
知ってるか
Did you know that either being able to enter the Forbidden Grounds or being rejected by this world
この世界に拒絶されるのも全ては
is
ポロス
proof
の
that
侵
she
入
is
者であ
an
る彼女
invader
が僕たちに
is
天
an
災をも
invader
たら
to
したという
phosphorus
証だよ
and has brought calamity upon us all. With a sigh, he lowered closed his eyes and fell silent again. Only then did Erudite notice something bubbling within him.
彼女とその友人が世界の
It
外
was
から
her
やっ
and
て
her
きた異
friend,
物なん
both
だ
foreign bodies to this
そ
world,
して
that
君たちの
fabricated
記
your
憶を
memories,
改ざんして
but you forgot the
天災を忘
catastrophe,
れさせた
whether they're aware of it or
彼女た
not.
ちがその事実を知っているかどうかは別として
Oh, does it? I can't really see. Oh, I see it now. Interesting.
またそれこそが僕たちが禁足地に
And
入っ
that's
て
the
はいけ
real
ない
reason that we
本当
cannot
の
enter
理
the
由で
Forbidden
もある
Ground. I don't trust this. There ain't no
オレ
way.
ンジ姉さん何かが違う
Orange, something's wrong. Before Encompassing could react, Erudite had grabbed her by the hand and was going to run in the opposite direction from Mindful. Yet the next moment, his path was blocked by several familiar figures.
ぼー
Red?
っとしないでオレンジ姉さん
Don't stand still,
Indigo
Orange.
たちは
They've forgotten
今
what
までの
happened and
ことを
believe our
忘れてる
memories are
そ
fake.
して僕たちの記憶が偽物だって思ってるんだ早く行こう
We need to run. That being said, where could the two of them run to after being obstructed by the other representatives? Indeed, even if Sion did not want to believe it, he had to acknowledge one thing. Under Moriarty's manipulation, the once formidable bond between the 7 representatives had already been severed. And once this mastermind appears, everything will be inevitable.
はあ、ほら最後に僕たちは再びこの結論を出すしかなかった
How do we just like
リーターた
punt
ち
him into space?
世界は変わらないというのに人々は偽りの中でループしている
I'm so over this. I want to say kid, but it's not a kid. What's going on? Until now, Encompassing still couldn't process the situation. Her sisters and brothers were clutching her, and Erudite's arms so tightly that they couldn't move an inch, as if they were being restrained.
わかるよ
I knew you must be so
きっと君たちも迷って
confused.
いるんだろう
That would leave anyone
何
helpless.
しろこんな予想外のことに遭遇したら何があったのか
Allow
は
me to explain what actually
僕が説
happened.
明しよう、
Where should I begin?
どこから話せばいいかな
ここは僕が話そう
Let me do it.
僕の判断ミスで
It's all because of my poor judgment that you lost your memories of the catastrophe. And
そ
those
して
two
あの二人の異邦
outsiders,
人に関しては彼女たちは
they may
本気
really
で
want
僕
to
たちに
help
協
us,
力し
but
よう
that
として
doesn't
たか
mean
もし
they
れない
aren't
が
still the deadliest enemies to
彼女
phosphorus.
たちはポロスにとって最も致命的な敵なんだ
Even in her days, Encompassing roughly understood what was behind it all. She felt as if a bucket of ice water had been poured over her head, causing her teeth to chatter.
それは何のジョークなの私たち
Blue?
の記憶は
Is
普
this
通
a
だよ
joke? There's nothing wrong with our
モリアーティがあな
memory.
たたちの記
The
憶を
truth
奪
is
ったの
Moriarty took away your memories.
記憶は現実じゃない
Memory is
相
not
対的なもの
reality.
で
It is
絶対的なものじゃないんだ
relative, but not
だ
absolute.
から僕は
So I observed
Fuka to
Fua and
Moriarty.
Moriarty equally.
僕たちと君た
Us
ちを
and
平
you.
等に観察していたポロスにとって
Until I
どち
can
らの行為
conclude
が
who
より
is more
現実
detached
から
from
乖離
reality
している
for
かを確信
phosphorus.
するまでだから僕はモリ
For
アー
that
ティと話
reason,
し合った
I've negotiated with Moriarty to not clash head on with that outsider, but to test her with Paradise
天
Wardens,
才に抗
one
う
of
ポロスの手
Phosphorus's
段の一
weapons
つを利
against the
用して
catastrophe.
全てを検証しようとした
それってつまり
You're saying
僕たちの
you
道
sent the
を塞ぐ
monsters
よう
that
に襲って
obstructed
きた
us and even
怪物を
attacked us on purpose?
インディゴが向かわせてたってこと？あれは怪物じゃない。
They are not monsters. As I said, they're one of Phosphorus' weapons against the catastrophe. They wouldn't hurt
奴ら
you.
が君たちに
They
危
were
害を
only
加え
here
る
to
こ
help you
とはな
remember
い。
what exactly happened in this
この世
world.
界に何が起こったのかを思い出させるだけだ。当然、思い出を掘り起こす過程は非常に苦しい。
Of course, being forced to remember is an excruciating process. I don't want you to undergo the same
だか
process.
ら、わざわざ僕たちのところに来て、
So you
状
came to
況を
check in on
確認
us?
したんだね。それでも理解でき
But
な
I
いよ。
still don't understand.
外部の
What's your
ものが
proof that outsiders
僕た
can
ちの記憶を
fabricate our
勝手に
memories?
変えるっていう根拠は何？
How would they have the ability to do that? That doesn't make sense.
そうだよ。まさか花火祭りのことも
Yeah, are you trying to tell us
私
that
た
the
ちが一緒
firework
に過ごした
festival
時間も
and all that time we
全
spent
部嘘
together
だ
are
っていうの。
fake?
インディゴ、レッド、
Blue,
Yellow,
red, yellow, green, purple.
バイオレット。
What's wrong with you? Why has it come
一
to
体どう
this?
しちゃったの？まさか改ざんって
Can
こ
this
と
one
だけで
accusation do away with all
私た
those
ちが
great
一緒に
times we
過ごした
spent
素敵な
together?
日々を全部否
Even
定
if
で
you
き
wanted
る
to,
の？
you still need to show us
そ
the
んなに否
proof.
定したいならせめて証拠を出してみてよ。
すまない。
Orange, I'm sorry. I didn't
君を
mean
悲
to
しませる
break
つ
your
もりは
heart,
ないんだ。
but none of us went to that
でも
firework festival.
僕たちは君が言った花火祭りを経験していない。それに君たちが天
And
才
in
を忘れ
terms
た
of
とい
your
う視点か
forgetting
ら
the
考えたら、
catastrophe, whether
そ
that
の花火
fireworks
祭りが
festival
本当
existed
に
or
存
not
在したかどう
isn't
か
that important anymore.
そんなに重要じゃないと思う。
何を言って
What are
る
you
の？
talking about,
イン
Blue?
ディゴ。
世界は変わらないという
In
の
the
に
unchanging world,
人々は
people
偽りの
circle
中
in
でループ
falsehood.
している。
Do you understand what
モリアー
Moriarty
ティ
was
が何を
referring
言おう
to?
としているのか分かってるのか。天才が僕たちの
As told by myths, a catastrophe destroyed our first
神話が
home.
教え
But
て
do you
くれ
still
た。
remember that each of us
で
had
も君た
died
ちは
in the
覚えているだろう
catastrophe?
か。
Even more
僕た
than
ちはみん
once?
な天才の中で死んだ。生物を起動
Do you
させる
still
条件に
remember
は
that the conditions to
ビタたち
activate
全
the
員の同意の他に
artifact, in addition to the
ビタたち全員の
consensus
犠
of all
牲も含まれ
Vitas,
ているんだ。
also included the
君たち
sacrifice
は
of
そ
all
れを覚えて
Vitas?
いないのか。
Oh.
ポロスの毎日は変わらない歳月の中の平凡な
Every
一
day
日
in
のはず
Phosphorus
だ。
is supposed to be an ordinary day in unchanging
で
times.
もどうして
But
天才が存在する？
what does the catastrophe, or
生物は
why does
何を
the
食い止める
catastrophe
ためにある？
exist? What is the artifact designed to combat?
すべてを思い出し、
Only when we have
僕たちは
remembered
ようやく気づい
everything,
たんだ。
when we
この
realize
世界で唯一の変数
the
は
only variable in this
異邦
world
人だけだ
is
って。
the outsider.
それは
This,
インディゴ。一つの考えに固執しちゃダメだよ。
Blue, this is too much.
オレンジ姉さん、心配しないでください。
Orange, don't worry.
モリアーティ
If
の
we
技
use
術を利用
Moriarty's
すれば
technology,
すぐ
we
に
can
記憶
restore
が
your
正常
memory
に
in
戻り
no
ますよ。
time.
美しい思い出は消えません。私たちは
The beautiful
花火
past won't
祭りを経験
disappear.
してませんが、
We never went to the
本当
firework
の記憶の
festival
中で
because we went to the
私た
lantern
ちは
festival
提灯
in
祭り
real
を経験
memory.
しましたよ。私たちは家族。それはいつになっ
We'll
ても変わり
always
ま
be
せん。
family. Nothing can change that.
違う。要点はそこじゃない。
No, that's not the
同じ
point.
異邦人なのに、どうしてあなたたちはモリアーティのことを信じて
They're both outsiders. Why would you rather believe in Moriarty than Fua?
外から来たもの自体
If
が
outsiders are intrinsically detrimental to
モ
Phosphorus,
リアーティだ
then
って
Moriarty
博
and
物
the
館だって
museum.
モリアーティは博物館のコレクションだから。そして博物館のコレク
Because
ションは
Moriarty happens to be a
もともと
museum
ポロスの
piece.
一員だ。
The museum pieces are part of Phosphorus. That's such an odd reasoning.
心配しないで。
Don't
君たち
worry,
もすぐに
you'll
思い
remember
出す。
soon enough. Following Mindful's command, a Paradise Warden towered behind, encompassing an erudite.
ワコ、早く逃げて。誰でもいいからその人のところへ。
Oh my god, is she gonna run? Get anyone you can. Sion?
オレンジお姉ちゃん、 どうして
Orange,
仕方
why?
ない。ブルーのことは後にしよう。
Run, Scion, run. Get away from here. We'll look for Scion later. Encompassing's frail frame was engulfed by the huge shadow once more.
少し痛いかもしれません
It
が
might hurt a bit, but
大丈
don't
夫
be
です
scared. I
オ
prepared
レン
your
ジ姉
favorite
さんの大
candy
好
for
きなキャン
you.
ディーを用意してありますから。
早く戻ってきてくれ。
The orange we
僕たちの
know.
知っている
Please
オレ
come
ンジ。
back.
眠ってくれ。運者のビタ。
Sleep, encompassing
大
Vita.
丈夫。君たちは新しい思い出をたくさ
Don't
ん
worry,
作れ
you'll
る
create
よ。
plenty of new memories. Anyhow, with the help of encompassing... Oh, I'm not going to be able to read it. Scion had never thought that escape could be something so desperate. Even though he was dashing left and right through the alleys at full speed, the horde of huge monsters controlled by Moriarty continued to close in on him. He didn't know where, or who he could run
似合わ
to.
ない。どうしよう。
It's too late.
どう
What
し
do
よ
I
う。
do? What do I do? Waddle, what the? Rude. Rude.
そうだ。まだ一つ手
Hi,
がかりがある。
Sushi. Okay, well, I'll forgive it this once if it helps you feel any better. I know you're going through some rough times. How's Sushi today? What's up, Sushi? Wait a minute. There's one more clue.
彼があの時倉庫に
Blue,
残
the
した手
clue
がか
he
りを
left in the warehouse.
僕たちはまだ。
We still haven't. Thought suddenly hit erudite. I don't need copium. I'm fine. I'm not coping. You're coping.
わかった。カメラだ。
I know, the camera. Before he could think, he had raised his camera, pretended to aim it at the monsters, and hurled it to their side. Ah! It's okay. I will allow you to bully me today so you can feel better. This is what your one free day of bullying. This is all you get. The world turned upside down. He felt himself fall to the ground. Well, I hope you have a nice breakfast. Oh, you finished your project? Congrats. I'm assuming it's for school then. He felt himself fall to the ground, but it didn't hurt. The rolls of film in his arm tumbled to the ground, like the memories he was about to part
お
with.
願い深さん。また戻ってこられるなら。
I beg you, Fua, if you can make it back, please find.
"それにしよう。みんなの願いを集めて
Good,
酒を
it's
醸造
decided
する
then.
みたいに。
Collect everyone's wishes and open them a few years later, just like wine. If everyone's wish doesn't come true,
思い
we'll
切り
laugh at
笑おう
them. We'll laugh at them. We'll like point and laugh.
美しい記憶と願い事をする瞬間をキープしたいだけなら
If we just want to
You're
preserve
watching
good
too much
memory.
porn.
No, I'm not. You guys have yet to set criteria for how much is too much. Until you do, I haven't watched too much. If we just want to preserve good memories in the moment of wishing, this is the
さすが
way.
インディゴ。こんなに素敵な
Blue,
方
I
法を
wish
一
you'd
緒
come
に
up with
思
a
いつ
great
くな
way
んて。
quickly.
私、最
I'll
初
be
に願い
first
事
to
が
make
し
a
たい。
wish.
レッドのバカの他に花火を
Aside
博
from
物館
Red,
に入れ
no
たい
one
と考
would
え
be
る
dumb
人
enough to
間
put
が
an
いるとでも。
exploding firework in the museum. A ding dong.
はいはい。リツちゃんの言う通りだよ。
Green's
確かに
right.
僕は
I'm not
頭を
good at
動かす
using
の
my
が
head,
得意じゃ
but
ない
that's
けど。
not a problem
でも、
because I
み
have
んな
you
がいるじゃない
guys.
か。じゃあ、私が願い
And I'll
事を
get
書く
everyone
便
some
箋を用意し
notepaper
ます。
to write down wishes.
記念すべき瞬間だね。わか
What a sight to remember.
みんなに写真を
Zion,
撮ってくれ
why
ないか
don't you
な。
take a photo of us?
みんな準備はいい ?3、2、1
Of the site? Does that imply you've watched everything up to page 50? That's pretty intense. That is way too much. You're right. Okay, is everyone ready? Say cheese. There was a flash of white light, and then all memories disappeared in a deafening rumble. Oh, Sion. What a heavy flood. No. No. I want to give Sion some head pats. He needs a hug. Of course you're here. Congratulations, you also got a peek into the reality of this world. I did assume. Well, no, I assumed whoever you were talking about, or hypothetically speaking. But why must all of you choose such an agonizing method? Looks like I won't be able to get an answer. Forget it. Let's move on to the next step of the plan. How about not? I like the music they're playing in the background, though. Erudite Vita, are you alright? Your companions are still waiting for you. A little earlier, an unknown place. Okay, we're finally back to Fua. Okay, where are you, Fua? Can you come help, please? Aren't you gonna say anything? I don't think you told me the entire truth. You claim to be the real representative of Phosphorus, straining herself to combat this catastrophe. But I haven't been able to verify that yet. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Not to mention, you just tried to trick me in the Forbidden Grounds, which makes you even less believable.
そうかもしれないね。でも僕の推測だとポロス時間で約2分後に君の投影は再
Maybe,
び
but
現
according
実
to
に
my
現れるはずだよ。
calculations, in 2 minutes, Phosphorus time, your projection will reappear in Phosphorus's reality. You can calculate that, but you still want to steal my body? You could have said it less accusingly. It's my duty to save Phosphorus, and even I can feel guilty if I keep troubling you to do
さすが
so.
に申し訳なくなってしまうから。
The way you talk reminds me of an acquaintance of Moriarty's in a bad way.
時間があるならそのモリアーティに関する話を喜んで君に共有するよ。でも僕の話に信憑性がないなら。
I don't know what it was, but something was chilling around my garbage bin outside, like an animal. Well, that's creepy. Time to not go out there. Don't go out there. What if it's like a raccoon or possum? Wait, do you live in bear country? What if it's a bear? Not a raccoon? Maybe a possum? Okay, maybe it's a possum. Be careful if you have to go back out there. If I had the time, I'd love to share Moriarty's story to you. Words. If I had the time, I'd love to share Moriarty's story with you, but since you think I'm so untrustworthy, well then, in 2 minutes... Oh my goodness, really? Do you have to have like the garbage cans that they can't get into? Dude, why are there only 10 seconds left? Anyway, you take care of that for me as soon as you disconnect. We've seen them when we've gone on vacation, and they do look really cool, but I also don't want to be close to them. Ah, okay, so you don't have to worry that much. You may just see them. Oh my goodness, wait, what is that? Yeah, it looks so good. Here, wait, I'll show my screen. 1 second. Behold. Behold! Guillotine Winter Slayer. She looks so good. I'm absolutely getting this. She looks amazing. I really like that the horns come out from back here where her ponytail is. I really dig that look. I love my Chuny girl. I can't wait to watch her pop off. I will be pulling. Same here. I'm really excited. Like, look at this. This is probably the burst. Look at the one wing pop out up here and the blue glowing eye instead of purple. And I'm assuming her eyes turn red. It looks so good. I wonder if that means, are we getting a third unit? Because there was a third person shown. There's a chance that maybe it's free, but I'm not going to hold my breath there. If there are 3 units for this winter event, I'll scream. I will scream and die. I'll just keel over. Hopefully it's like a skin, not an actual unit. I've already been drained of all my funds. Shift up, please. The long projected disturbance ended there. Fua, who was returning to Phosphorus' reality, was not yet aware that Moriarty had reset the memory of all Vitas and sent Gracio into a slumber. Even so, a strange sense of emptiness did linger in her mind as her projection reified under some external interference. That feeling did not concern reality, but stemmed from an ancient memory. It was the first night after the Ark set sail for the second time. She sat on the stairs of the sanctuary, counting stars while making an extravagant interstellar call to Gracio. Like I love Maiden for waifu material, but Guillotine is meant to match my still internal Judy. Fair, fair. I'm kind of excited to see that she's getting another unit, although I would have really been glad if it was Lapis as well, because I know there were talks of Lapis getting another one, but I was okay with either, and the design looks sick. They talked about the oceans, the snow mountains, the forest. She noticed for the first time that the forest ground was actually several different shades of gray, and the gaps between branches allowed sunlight to pass through and slowly warm the ground. Oh, break time. Break time. Yeah, I'm hoping it's either a skin or it's just a free unit that we're getting. Although I think the consensus I've seen from the community is they think it's going to be Vesti, which would be interesting. Because I'm assuming Vesti is going to get a new unit. I need Lapis to have a Fei Zhao moment and beat the hell out of a dragon. That would be beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see that. I'm also really excited to see how the commander fits into this event. I really hope the commander like does some like gaming or role playing or whatever they're doing. I don't know if this is like them like doing some like LARPing or whatever, but I'm all here for this. Even dark areas were graced by light. That's how new trees grew, reflecting a shiny green off their sun-facing side. The sky wasn't always blue, but the new sprouts always had the most beautiful green. Under the night sky, every 30 minutes, when the Ark turned to the dark side of the earth, they greeted each other and enjoyed the hard-earned tranquility together on either side of the electric waves. Occasionally, they would talk, but for the most part, they just stared into the ocean of stars. Deep under the ground or above the sky, they had quiet slumbers lasting millennia, but the silence that night was like a flame that would never go out. The flame came from the crackling sounds, like farmland immersed in the autumn mist. The red sun, the withered plants, the rising smoke. Oh, they can do that. I have faith in them to be able to do that.
ちゃんとホロスの現実に戻ってこられた。誰もいない。私が B さんの影響を受けている間に。
I'm just interested to see if it is kind of like a they're actually out doing this, or if it's in game, kind of like the Tronian Oleg stuff. Because Maiden plays the game with them. Whatever it is, I'm excited to see them. Oh god. You would have to be the support, Nerdon, because neither of those two would be support. They're gonna be the DPS that goes like all out. They're like glass cannon DPS style. A broken camera quietly laying on the ground. Bua was sure the owner of this camera was still smiling bashfully at her not long ago. She picked up the camera, only vacant and calm streets around her. If this had happened to Sion, the fate of Orange was almost certain. Bua took a brief moment to calm her breathing. Right now, too many people were waiting for her to find. It was precisely at this moment she found something that didn't match the evidence. Weird, Sion took this camera with him all the time, and he was likely to fight the monsters back when he was attacked. I'll be the one who throws them both at the monsters. Hell yeah. But the camera is badly damaged. Was it done on purpose by the monsters? Or him? He opened the camera and a used roll of film dropped out. I knew it. When looking for clues earlier, Sion handed the film and the camera to the teenager in the warehouse, but the camera was now loaded. The film might well be the message Sion left behind. I remember Sion said it was instant film and didn't require development, so it should be able to. Bua took the film out of the film chamber and saw a small soft image. A group shot. There were 8 people in the shot. Besides the 7 children Vita, there was a young girl standing in the middle. Is this V? The Vita's big sister? Wait, how do I use insight? That's not it. Skill demo. Hello, teach me. Not that. Wait, how do you use insight? Does one of them have it? Like, I know they have skills that you can use out in the open, but there it goes. There it is. Nice. Boo carefully lifted up the brick and revealed a box sitting in the dirt. The moment she opened the box, numerous notes flew out flew out like
こ
snowflakes.
れは願い事の箱で
Is
しょう
this a
か。
box of wishes? More than 10 notes carrying different wishes dropped onto the ground. Clearly, someone put their wishes into a time capsule and buried it here.
瞬く間に消える花火よりも
I'd
や
rather
っぱり
do
こっちの方が
I'd rather
妥
do
当
it
だと
this
思
way
う。
than wishing on
早
fleeting
速ここに
fireworks.
願い事を
I'm
書く
making a
よ。
wish here to fulfill
僕がみん
everyone's
なの
wishes.
願いを叶
It
え
was
てみ
signed
せ
by
る。
Red.
確かにレッドさんらしい。
It does look like
でも
Red. Only,
どうして自己報告書も入っているの
why
で
is
しょう。
there also an accident report? The language used in the report was the same as that of Phosphorus, which came from Mew. It was Gracio's mother tongue, and the Ark's working language. Bella flipped the report and got to know it all.
一瞬しか咲かない花火を
Keeping
博物
fireworks
館
in the
に保存する
museum.
とは。
Red has
Sa
such a
すがレッド
unique
さん。
idea, but compared to the other
博物
brazen
館
items
に
in
あ
the
った変わった
museum,
展示品より
this
も
one doesn't seem
こういう
too
考え
weird.
の方がむしろ普通に思える。博物館が同源のエネルギーの衝撃を受けると
This says if the museum is subjected to
展示
energy
品の状態に
impacts
異
of
常
the
が出
same
る可能性
origin,
があると
the
書いてある。
facilities might stop to work, or
原
might
因は
stop
レッ
to
ドさん
work,
の
and
誤
the
操作で
exhibits might go
展示ケー
wrong.
スを閉じようとした
Red
時
shut
に
down certain
展示品の
showcases
エ
by
ネルギー
mistake,
が漏
which
れ
led to the energy leak.
同源のエネルギー
Energy with the
ブ
same
レーカーの
origin.
落ちるよう
An
な事故
accident similar to a circuit breaker
展示ケー
tripping.
スと展示品
The showcases and exhibits.
まさか
Could it be? Hua froze after flipping to the next page. The report kept a detailed account of how to open and close the showcases and how to cut off the power.
まずい
Can
ど
we
う
do
して
that to
10秒しか残ってない
Moriarty's?
んだ
If he's in
と
there?
にかく僕の代わりにあいつをやっつけて
Shoot.
君が
Why are there only 10 seconds left? Anyway, you take care of that for me as soon as you cut off the museum's power. It wasn't until then Fua realized something she had long neglected. The nemesis she had met again after 100 years was no more than an exhibit in a private museum, and the other exhibits in the museum were practically all hollow
なる
projections.
ほど
I see.
ありがとうございます和光くん
Thank you, Cyan. Hua carefully collected the scattered notes and buried them under the brick.
行きましょう博物
Hi,
館へ
Cyan. That was so smart to leave that. Can we get in here without a Vita, though? I thought we needed a Vita to enter the museum last time.
まずい博物館の
I
扉を開ける
forgot
に
that
は
to open the museum door, besides unlocking the mechanism, I also need Scion to open that hidden door.
ビタさんたちは行方不
But
明
the
になっ
Vita's
ている
missing.
し
Can I break the door by force? Hua thought about it with self-critical before she laid her hand on the door, but the door wasn't locked to begin with. Someone didn't lock it, or someone left it open for us, which is way too convenient. The museum was just like when she visited the last time, quiet, vacant, and without living things. It seemed out of touch with all sorts of chaos outside the city. The only difference was that this time she was accompanied by 2 chattering guides.
時間がない目当てのものに直
The
行し
clock
ま
is
しょう
ticking. Better get right to it. Time to break some shit. Probably not, just turn off stuff, but... I hate how that thing
コン
flickers.
トロールシステムに傷はない開く方法はグレーシュどうして
おや意外のようだね
Of
どうだ
course you're here.
君のために用意したサプライズを気に入ってくれたかな
So mentally prepared for the situation, Red losing her memory, Cyan's camera broken, and Gracio probably in trouble too, Hua was still taken aback by what she
モリ
saw.
アーティ自ら押しかけてくるとは
Moriarty, you came
当
uninvited.
然さ
Of course, an interest is not complete without a bit of a surprise.
サプライズを披露しなくち
My
ゃ
dear
ね
old friend.
そうだろ
Told you it was too convenient that that was unlocked
ビ
and
タさんた
opened.
ちは どこにいるんですか？
Where are the
心
Vitas?
配しないでくれ
Don't
たまえ。
worry. They just
彼らは
satisfied
自
their
身の知識
curiosity
欲を満たした
and
ば
are
か
ready
り
to
なん
work
だ。
harder to fulfill their roles
今
as
は
the city
代理
representatives.
人としての価値を形にするため。
それってまさ
He
か
doesn't mean...
ああ、彼ら
That's
は
right.
自身の
They
ビ
now
タの
fully
ように
understand the
自分
world
が
they
どん
live
な世
in.
界で生きてい
Just
るの
like
かを
Red,
十分に
but
理
to
解
get
し
some
た。
memories back, you lose some others in the process.
思い出を得た代価として別の思い出を失ったとしても、今度君が彼らに
The
会っ
next
た
time you
時
see
には
them, it'll be the
また
first
初対
time
面の
all
ような
over
驚き
again.
を得られる。
Isn't that fun?
どうだい？面白いだろ？最初は確かに
I did plan to meet you here. After all, I masterminded a criminal of such scale, and it would be a huge shame if it
僕は
goes
これだ
without
け
an
の規模の犯
audience.
罪を計画したからね。だが
But mindful Vita disturbed my plan. To keep the show going, I had to put on a few sideshows to make the story more
すで
fluent.
に出来上がったステージと物語をよりスムーズに進行させるために僕も特別な演出を増やすしかなかった。でも
But luck is on my
僕は
side.
運に恵ま
Judging
れて
from
い
the
る。
outcome, the story turns out to be even better than I expected.
物語は僕の予
With a
想
lot
よりも
more
派
guests
手
on
になっている
stage.
し、ゲストも予定よりもずっと豪華になった。
つまり
He means
Gracio
locking
Kingsley
Gracio into the dormant
Sochi
capsule again was just for fun?
ならこれだ
Crime
け
of
の
such
規模の
scale.
犯罪とは
What is he talking about?
そう。君の記憶にあったあの洪
That's
水
right,
と同
just
じ
like
だ。
the flood in your memory. I said the fate of this world worked like clock
この世
hands,
界の運
and
命
it
は
always
時計の
pointed to the
指針
same
のよう
position
に
at the same
ある
hour.
時間に同じ位置を指すと。簡単に導き出せる
It's
結
an
論だと
easy enough
思わない
conclusion
か
to
い？
make, right?
エスペの
Hesperus
存
is the
在こ
best
そが
evidence.
最
In
高
an
の証さ。
unchanging world, people cycle through
世
the
界
same
は変わら
falsehood.
ないのに人々は偽りの中でループしている。そして今
Now, because of an
招かれざる
unexpected
客の
guest,
せいで
the gears
運
of
命の
destiny are
歯車は
turning even
少しだけ
faster.
速度を増したようだ。
モリアーティがよく使う表現から考
Considering
えると
Moriarty's typical way of
ま
speaking,
さか
could the
招かれ
unexpected
ざる
guest
客と
be?
いうのはでもそうだとしたら
But if it's
ど
true,
うして彼はグレ
why
イ
would
シュを
he
閉じ
lay
込め
his hands on
わざと
Gracio
私と
and
敵対するふ
confront
りをした
me?
のでしょう。もうやめてくださいモリアー
Enough,
ティ。
Moriarty.
わ
No
ざわ
need
ざ
for
ここ
all
ま
the
でする
smoke and
必要はありま
mirrors.
せん。手間暇をかけて
You pulled the
私に
strings to
対す
take
る
away
ビタさん
Vita's
たちの
trust
信
in
頼
me
を
just to
失わ
take
せたの
revenge
は
on me? I
私
don't
に
think that's
復
all
讐
your
する
plan
た
is
め。
about.
あなたの日記を読ませて
We
もらい
found
ま
your
した。
diary. Apart from the city itself,
この
you
町
seem to be
自体だけ
interested
で
in
は
the
なく、
forbidden grounds
あなた
too.
は禁足地
What
に
are you
興
up
味を抱いた
to?
ようです。
Hey, don't worry, Mori. No
一
worry
体
at
何を
all.
企んでいるのです？
それは自分で推理してくれたま
That's for you to
え。
find out,
親
dear
愛なる名
detective.
探偵さん。
And did you see the announcement for the second character for the winter event, Mori and Nikkei?
僕が今求めている方
Yeah,
程式の
lurking's
中
perfectly
で
fine here.
君は最も重要な変数ではないが
Astral part. That sounds familiar. I've never played it though, but that name sounds familiar. In the equation I'm now pursuing, you're not the variable that matters the
一
most,
番面白い変数かもしれないからね。
but you might well be the most fun one.
例えば僕と会話している間に
For
君は目
example,
線を
when
4
talking with
回も
me,
コンソール
you
に
looked at the
向け
data
た。
console 4 times
そして
and moved your eyes
気
away
づかれ
every
るとす
time
ぐ
when I
に視線
noticed.
をそらした。それは君
I don't
が
know if you
わ
were
ざと
trying
僕
to
に見
trick
せた
me,
隙か
but
どうか
now I
は
have a
わ
way
か
to
らない
find
け
out,
ど
I believe.
幸い今の僕には自分の推測を確かめる手段がある。きっと根性次第で勝負が決まると思う
Wait,
よ。
is it like a gacha game? Or are they just having a collab where you can buy those characters? I'm assuming it's just a collab you can buy those characters if it's a Mario Party game. I doubt it'd be gacha. This is going to be a contest of endurance. Oh great, I love contest. Oh,
またおかしな現象が起きているね。我が友よ。君自身にも なぜそんな現象が起きているのかわからないんだろう。さすが我々のバルキリーだ。何年も経っているのに君の戦闘能力は劣るどころかまた成長したようだね。
ダメだ。東映の姿でこの怪物たちと戦っても操作パネルに直接触れる機会がない。モリアーティの言う通り、確かにこれは根性次第で勝負が決まる。
I haven't played Needy Streamer Overload. I have the game now. I got it when it was on sale on Steam. I need to play it.
そうしたら君と戦えたのに。
It's probably something I'll end up doing on stream whenever I have free time. But free time's not
怪
real.
物との戦いが長引くほど
Pussy.
東映の歪みもどんどんひどくなっている。
I still need to catch up on Star Rail too. Interesting. Compared to the last time, your endurance seems to have grown. Did you receive help from an outside expert during the short while after your body had disappeared?
優れた誰かの指示でも受けたのかい？
それって
Is he talking about V?
でも
Come to think about it, no one I've run into in Phosphorus so far, not even V explains why I projected myself here.
一体誰が
Who is it indeed?
ぼんやりするのは褒められたも
You're
のではない
distracted again, my
よ。
dear detective. Fua narrowly dodged the Paradise Warden's attack. The resonating shockwaves in the museum caused the floor to
結
reverberate.
局体力が持たなかったようだね。
Running out of stamina, my dear detective. Fighting using your projection turns out to be a
やっぱり物
disappointment.
足りないね。とはいえ、
But suppose you grace this place in the flesh.
今の
My
僕は
body
も
might
う
have turned
惨
cold
めな死に
now.
方をしているだろう。
Despite the taunt, Moriarty didn't go easy on Fua. Just like the last attack, it set the whole museum shaking. Fua was hit by the shockwaves that followed.
よし。チャンスだ。
Alright, the time is now. In this contest of endurance, Fua deliberately maneuvered her projection so that every time the monsters hit her, she got closer to the console without attracting Moriarty's direct attention. Only when she didn't achieve her goal and managed to push the button on the console, she saw the satirical smile on Moriarty's face.
自己報告書と違
Not the
う。
same as the accident report, but
はあ、どうやら
looks like it's
この
time to
長
end
す
this
ぎる序
farce.
盤を終わり
Cheating
にす
goes
る時が
against my
やってきたよう
aesthetics.
だね。
Oh, I'm glad you
ゲー
don't
ム
like
中に不正
cheating.
をするのは僕の美
Glad
学
you're
に
not a
反
cheater.
するが。
Suddenly, Fua felt a mighty force that made it a hard struggle for her to stand straight. Meanwhile, her body became faint and almost faded away.
どうして僕がサプライズの
Curious
場所
about why I
として
chose
ここを
this
選んだ
place
の
for
か
this
気になる
prize?
かい？
Time to reveal the
答えを
answer.
明らかにする時がやってきたようだ。残念だが。
Pity that you didn't stay here for long to savor the most interesting part of the museum.
この博物館の面白いところ。ここの運営者
To
は
make sure the projections of her bizarre exhibits collected from different places can be sent to the museum in time, the manager set up a conduit to transfer the projections under the console. Of course, it goes both ways, and as a projection from the outside world, you're no exception. Sound familiar? Yeah, this is the climax of the show. Not quite the climax of all the performances, but it pleases me well enough. Just when you finally manage to push the button, you get to enjoy the exhilarating feeling of falling out of this world, as if riding down a waterfall. During your fall, you can think about one question. In which form does the button that can imprison me in this showcase exist? It's alright if you don't have the answer. Well, shit. Things are not going very well for us at all. Good riddance. All external disturbances have been removed. For now, at least. Time is the essence. I shall set off my next criminal plan right away. Oh, I forgot to remind you. For me, revenge is also part of the return. I wonder if you would still be surprised by what I've prepared for the next stage. Did we do something? Please tell me we did something good. Please. Ua closed her eyes unconsciously the moment she fell into the water. But just a moment later, what came to her wasn't the suffocating pressure of the water. Ua opened her eyes and found herself in a familiar and vacant space. The Ark? No, according to Moriarty, as a projection, I should have been sent somewhere outside this world. Perhaps the gaps between reality and higher dimension space. Are we just back in the forbidden area? After the adventure in the Forbidden Grounds, Ua expected the energy masses of similar natures could give her some special intel that couldn't be obtained through recon. But the condensate from before her eyes had nothing within. Long years of experience using Feng Down had enabled her to tell whether an object contained human memories. But such a hollow existence was well beyond her experience. I should look for more clues. Why is the title Descended God? I don't like that. Different from the hollow space earlier, this memory was filled with numerous noisy ideas. A dangerous being from a dangerous world. What matters is my thinking, not his. Representative, dispose of this exhibit when you have time. It doesn't matter, it's only an exhibit. What are the source of these ideas? I don't know if I want to find out, honestly. They're not thoughts, but notes. 11 and 12 neighbors each other. 11 and 12 neighbor each other. Minutes fall on both shores of the clock. The sacred earth of dawn and dusk. Proud steel sail. The sound of tide nears. The transient life has gone away. When the stars sink into the depths of the ocean, the great bird will call her name. What's this? From when I came to Phosphorus until I found the Ark in Gracio, whoever wrote the note seems to know very well what I went through here. Sending messages in such a discreet way, was it to avoid the risk of getting found? Thinking back, when I was still on Earth, the mysterious being never showed themselves. They led me here by guiding my mind, and judging from the word choices.
他に新たな発見はなさそうだ。グレッシュ、私はどうすれば現実に戻れるのでしょうか。
I guess we just keep running. Yes, please. I would like help.
僕たちはとても縁があるみたいだね。
この声は
Is it V?
正解。
Bingo.
ポロスの元代理人。世界の輪廻を見届けたもの。博物館の
I like how it's V with a question mark.
おや、肩書きが多す
The
ぎるか
original
な。
representative of
もう直
Phosphorus,
接会って
the
いる
witness
し、
to the cycle
僕
of
のことを
worlds,
ビタと呼ん
the
でもいい
organizer
よ
of。the museum. That's too many titles. Since we're here talking face to face, just call me
偶
Vita.
然和光君が撮った写真を見たんです。ですが、
I saw the photo
リーさん
taken
と
by
しての言
Cyan,
動を考えると、
but considering what you said and did as V, I probably cannot simply trust you because
信
you're
用
their
する
big
ことはできな
sister.
いかもしれません。
確かに君の言葉は論理的だ。
Makes sense,
Demo,
but it is
順調とは
exactly
言えない
because our
交流が
previous
何度もあった
exchanges
からこ
didn't
そ、
go perfectly
僕
well
たちは今
that we
こう
got
して
to
出会えた
face
ん
each
だ。
other in person.
何せ君が本
After
当に
all,
僕が出し
if
た
you
ヒン
did
トに
heed
従
my
っ
key
て
instructions and cut
生
off the
物
power
へ
of
の
the
エネルギーの
artifact,
供給を断
Moriarty
って
wouldn't
た
have
ら、
been a threat,
確か
and your
に
projection
モリアー
would
ティ
have
はいなくな
vanished
ってたけ
first
ど、
from Phosphorus.
その前に君の投影もポロスから消えてたと思うよ。
生物
The
博物
artifact,
館ではなく、
not the museum?
大体分か
I
ったよ。
see. You thought
モリアー
Moriarty
テ
was
ィ
a
を博物館にある投
was
影
a
だと思った
projected
から、
exhibit in the
当時の
museum,
下神のよう
and
に
cutting off the museum's power like Red did would disable
モ
Moriarty.
リアーティのエネルギーもなくなると考えたんだね。モリアーティが楽園
It
の番
was
人
the
の権
correct
限を
call
握る前
until
までな
Moriarty activated the
その判断
Paradise
は確かに
Wardens.
成立しただろうね。でも、ポロス
But in
のやり方で言う
Phosphorus's
と、
way,
楽
the
園の
access
番
to
人を操る
Paradise
権限
Wardens
は
is more closely
生物
connected
と
to
密
the
接な関
artifact
係があるん
than
だ。
the access to the
博
than
物
the
館の
access
権
to the
限と比べら
museum.
れるものではない。君は和光からヒントを得て、
You
博
got to
物館
know
までた
about
ど
the
り着いた
museum
んだ
from
よね。
Scion, right? Sorry,
残念な
they
がら、
didn't know the artifact
彼
well
らは
enough
生
and
物
thus
をよく知らな
misinformed
い。
you.
どうして今までそれを私に教えてくれなかったん
Why
です
didn't
か？
you tell me before?
僕は自分勝手な悪い女だ
I'm
から
just
ね。
selfish like that. Okay, that's quite an answer.
どうしても具体
You
的に
need me
話して
to
ほ
be
しいのか
specific?
な。
Yes, please.
僕どんな時も自分
Wait,
の
did
利
I
益を
skip
最
something?
大にしたいと思っているから。君やゼ
No,
ー
it
レの
didn't.
ような
Okay,
優
good.
しい人には手も足も出ないん
For
だ。
someone like me who only cares about their own interests, altruistic people like you and Sele can actually be hard to deal
ゼーレ
with.
さんのことを知っているんですか？
You know
そうだ
Sele?
よ。で
Yeah,
も
but that's another
それは漁師
story
の海で
in
の
the Sea of
長いお
Quanta,
話で、
totally irrelevant to the
僕た
crisis
ち
at
の目の
hand.
前にある危機とは何の関係もないよ。どうしてこの世界には
Why
君
are
や
there
モリアーティ
projections
の
in
よ
this
うな
world like
投
you
影
and
の人間が
Moriarty?
存在するの？
What is the history of Phosphorus and
ポロスと
Hesperus
ヘスペ
like?
の歴史って
Gracio's
一体
arc,
何？
the fabled creator of the
グレー
world.
シュの箱舟。
How are they
伝
connected?
説の創造神はこのすべてとどんなつながりがある？それは僕たちが今
These
直面
concern
して
the
いる危機と
crisis
関係がある
we're
し、
faced with,
具体
and
的な
I
答えを
can
教
give you
え
the
ることもで
answers
き
after
る。
all.
ここは一応僕の故
You
郷だか
can
ら
say
ね。
this place is my hometown.
それでどの話題から話そうか。
So, where should we start? Oh my. I guess we'll just start from the top and work our way down.
その話か。
About
僕
that,
たちが太陽系の果てにいること
you
は
know
知っ
we're
てい
on
るん
the
でし
edge
ょ？
of the solar system,
太
right?
陽から4500天文単位
4,500 astronomical units from the
天
sun.
文単位？
Astronomical
地
units?
球から太陽ま
Ah,
で
the
の距離だっ
distance
たね。
between your Earth and the
ちょ
sun.
っと計算させて。
Something like that.
大丈夫。ただの物理単位
Just a
の違い
difference
だ
in
よ。
measurement.
とにかくここ
Anyway,
は太
because
陽
it's
から
too
遠
far
すぎ
away
て、
from the sun,
生
the
態環境は
ecosystem
固有
here
世
is
界
more
より
like the Sea of
むしろ
Quanta
漁師の
than the
海の
proper
方に
world.
近い。
As for the
そして東映に関
projections,
しては博物館の東映の多
the
くは
ones in the museum
漁師の
come
海から
from the
来た
Sea of
もので、
Quanta, while
モリ
Moriarty
アーテ
is a
ィは固有
replicant
世界からの複製
from the
品だ
proper
よ。
world, and
他の代
Yufua
理人に
are a
関しては
mystery.
東映じゃなくて僕のコピーさ。あまり驚いていないようだね。
Seems you're not very surprised.
まあいい。
Good thing though.
少
Proof
なく
that
と
I'm
も
not lying
僕が
to
嘘
you,
をついてい
maybe.
ないという証明になるかな。
モリアーティはあなたをずっと探し
Moriarty
ているよ
seems
うで
to be
す。
looking for you.
いい
To be
え、と
exact,
いうより
he's looking for
彼は
he's
確実にいる
looking
のに姿を現さない
for someone
存在を
with a
探そうとしています。
concrete form, but
それは
won't show up easily before
あなた
him.
ですか？
Is that you?
へえ、そうだったんだ。
Is
彼
that
は結構
right?
鋭いん
He's
だね。
smarter than he looks.
さっき言ったように、
As I
僕は
said,
あの博物
I'm
館
one
の
of the
主の一人だ。
curators of the museum.
Moriarty
All
を含め
exhibits,
て
including
面白
Moriarty,
い
were
展示
selected
品は
by me
すべて
personally.
僕が選んで陳
Maybe
列
this
し
is a
た。
painful thing for him.
彼
Ida added this flippantly as she was talking about a novel, as if she was talking about a novel item with no particular value instead of an evil genius who just turned phosphorus upside down. Somewhat, Fuwa recalled Moriarty's disdainful look back in the museum and something she heard after plunging into the cascade.
初めて会った時、あなたは私の体を
When we
投
first
影を
met,
奪おうと
you
してい
tried to
まし
rob
た。
my body, my
それ
projection.
はあなた
Was
自
there a
身が
reason
ホ
why
ロ
you
スに
couldn't
現
show up
れ
in
ることができない
phosphorus in
理由
your
があっ
own
たからで
form?
すか？
確かにそうだけど、
Yeah,
それ
and
に
that
関
has
しては
something to do with
僕た
our
ちの創造
creator.
神と直接的なつながりがあるんだ。
Okay, I'm gonna do... We'll just keep going down the line. We'll get
そ
to
の
it.
話か。
About
僕た
that,
ちが太陽系の
you
果
know
て
we're on
に
the
いる
edge
こ
of
と
the
は知
solar
っているんで
system,
しょ？
right?
太陽から4000
Wait,
天
didn't
文
I
単
just
位？
do this one? Why did it go?
いいね。判断が早い。
No!
君
Shit!
はさっぱりした性格をしてるんだね。
God. No.
どう？
I didn't mean to do
僕と
that,
視界を共有してクリアに見えるように
but
な
I
った
don't
か
want
な
to go back and redo everything.
あれは
I'm gonna have to look that up then, so I can get all that information. If hot, why evil? Good question. A question I'll never know the answer to, but I will always fall for the evil villains. Unless they're Moriarty, then I don't fall for them.
めったに見られないバグだよ。君は運がいい。
An
雑
unusual
談している間
loophole.
に
Lucky
精霊の
you.
道にどんな変化
Just
があ
while
っ
we
た
were
のかはわ
chatting,
からないけど、
some unknown change in the path of fairy brought this obvious loophole right under our noses.
さあ早く行こう。目の前のバグを潰さないと。
We can only get out of here after taking care of this loophole.
残念ながらそのバグとやらの正
Sorry,
体を
I've
知って
learned
い
the truth
ま
about this so-called
す。最初から
loophole.
存在しているものに
Putting a mysterious
ミ
veil
ステリ
on
アスなベー
something
ルをかぶせるこ
already
とで
there
他人
to
の
trick
信
someone
頼を
into
得る。
trusting you.
そ
Is
れがあ
that
な
what
た
you're
の
all
行動
about?
指針ですか？
おや、 特殊な状況だからね。
It's a special case that
特
requires
殊な
special
対応が
treatment.
必要なん
The
だ。
last time I saw you in the Forbidden
前回
Ground,
禁
your
足地で
projection
会っ
was
た
still in
時、
the real world.
君の投影
But
は
finding the
まだ
bridge to
現
the
実
real
世界
world
に
was
存
the
在して
only
いた。
thing needed to get out
だ
of
からそ
here.
の時に君に見捨てられ
Back
ないため
then,
に
I had no choice but to lie to you so that you couldn't or so you wouldn't ditch me. You know what, Fair,
なん
honestly.
だか自慢しているみたいですね。
You seem to be proud of what you
もち
did.
ろん
Of
僕が
course, I
実
made you
力で
believe.
君を騙したん
And
だ
that
よ。
was an achievement.
自慢に思っちゃダメ。でも君も自慢に思っていいん
You
だ
can
よ。
also be proud of
僕
yourself.
の罠には
You
まっ
walked
て
into my trap
自
and
力
got
で
out.
抜け出せる
That's
人なん
rare.
てそういないんだから。
自分勝手な人だ。
He is
前回
certainly
のことを全く
shameless.
気にしていない。
But this time, was she showing her true face or just pulling a trick
とにか
again?
く今回君は直接
Anyway,
精
this
霊の
time,
道に入っ
because
てい
you fell
る。
right onto the path
こ
of
こを出た
fairy,
ければ
you need
自
to
分
rip
の手
open
で
a
この
crack in the
空間に
space
ひびを
yourself
作
to
ら
get
ない
out
と。
of here.
ひびの位置と形態は
The crack's
空間次
position
第
and
で
shape
ラン
are
ダムに決
decided
まるから。
randomly by the space
漁師の
itself.
海の
So
怪物
that's
と
why
いう
it
形
could
に
be
なったん
this
だよ
way.
ね。
A monster from the Sea of Quanta.
安心して大船
Just
に乗ったつもり
relax.
でいて。
You're my ride this time,
君を
and I
愚
have no
弄
need
す
to
るつも
trick
りは
you.
全くないからね。さあ行こう。
Alright, deal with it. I
何を
guess.
心配しているの？
What's on your
てっき
mind?
り私は
I thought we'd
あ
fight
な
the
たも
enemy
一緒に戦う
together.
んだと思っていました。
おや、ダメダメ。
Oh, that
僕
won't
は
do.
弱いからね。
I'm quite
そんな
frail.
ことはできないよ。
Can't do it. You forget,
忘れ
I'm
た
still
の？
sealed by the
僕は
creator.
今でも創造神に封印されているんだ。その程度のことで僕
If
が
I get
重傷
hurt
を負
and
った
can't
ら、
bring you back to
君を元
to
の
your
世界
world,
に連れて帰れなくなってしまう
that
よ。
would be a huge loss
そん
for
なの
you.
君だって嫌でしょ？
まあいいでしょう。
Never mind.
わあ、その腕前、本当にすごいね。少し前に知り合った人を思い出したよ。いいね。もっと早く。ポロスが僕たちを待っているよ。
見てるだけなんですから、せめて静かにしてください。
見てるだけだからこそ口が暇を持て余しているんだよ。よくやったね。さあ、家に帰ろう。
Here we go.
戻れました
Did
ね。
come back.
さてビタさん、
Alright, Vita. I
私
need
は
to
グレー
confirm
シュがどうなっ
Gracio's
ているのか確
situation.
認したいと
You
思っています
obviously。care more about the little
そして
Vitas.
あなたは
Time
ビ
for
タ
us
さん
to
たち
part
のことが
ways.
気になっている。
ダメだよ。
No
君
way,
の
I
手
just
伝いを
helped
した
you.
ばかりなの
How
に。
can you be so
そんな
cold?
残酷なことを言わないで。
Vita's voice sounded near her, but Fua didn't see her around.
ビタさん、どこにいるんですか？
Vita, where are
君
you?
のポケットの中だよ。
In your pocket? Wait, in my pocket? Fua felt her pocket, nothing but the gift from
そう
Orange.
そう、これだよ。
That's right. Looking at the talking candy, Fua didn't know what to feel. He's a piece of candy. Left you a gift? It's candy, but you can't eat it because it's
この
Vita.
キャンディーは運者からもらったんでしょ？
Orange gave you this,
彼
right?
女は本
She's
当
a
に優
gentle
しくて
kid.
いい子だね。
ですが、どうしてそんな
But
姿に？
why did you have to assume this
す
form?
でにボロボロになったカメラ
Don't
よ
you
り
think
も
it's way
キャ
cuter
ンディ
than
ー
a
の方
broken
が可愛い
camera?
と思わない？
I mean, I guess you have a fair point there.
あなたは普通の
Your
体
body
をキー
can't
プできないんですか？
maintain a normal shape.
今の僕は便乗してやっ
I'm
とここ
only
に
a
現れ
projection
ること
after
が
all,
できた。
and I came here
ただの投影だからね。
hitchhiking. I can't use any of the
僕は君の知
representative
ってる代理人
permissions,
の権限
nor
は
do
使
I
えないし、
dare.
使う度胸もないんだ。 前から言ってたでし
I
ょ。
told you, I'm
今の
just a
僕は
pure
本
and
当に
frail girl.
ただの純粋でか弱い女の子。か弱いからって
Don't
君を
ditch me
連れて
for
ここ
being
に戻って
weak.
きた僕を捨
I
て
would
ない
never
ように
ditch you,
ね。
Vita.
わかりました。では、私の指示に従ってもらい
Alright,
ま
but
す。
you have to listen to me. We would never ditch Vita. You can hitch a ride in our pocket. Us Candy. Excuse me. Oh, come on, game. It really is struggling today. I don't want to restart though.
よし、心配事もなくなったし、次はそろそろモリアーティにプレッシャーを与えないとね。
Victor, you're talking, but I can't see it. Great. Now that we've nothing to worry about, it's time to give Moriarty a bit of pressure.
僕が彼だったら、今は
If I were
金
him,
属
I'd be
質で箱舟
studying
の
the
研
Ark in
究
the
をしている
Forbidden
だろうね。
Grounds. After all, it's the
何せ、
origin of
あ
phosphorus
れはポロスの
and the
発
key
展
to
の
all the
源であり
questions
な
he's
がら、
curious about.
彼のあらゆる疑問を解決で
Right?
きる鍵
Speaking
で
of
も
the
ある。
Ark, it came from your
そう、
Earth.
僕らは君たちの
In
生
a
徒と
way,
言えるね。
we're all your students.
いいえ、少し謙虚すぎるのでは
Nothing. I just
と思っ
found you
ただ
too
けです。
modest.
僕は最初から謙虚だ
I've
よ。
always been modest.
褒め言
I'll
葉と
take
して
that
受
as a
け取っておく
compliment.
ね。
Okay. Okay, Vita.
こっちでいいと思う。
Why are you here?
おかしい。中立の立場を保つはずの虚数の造物がどうしてここに？
珍しい怪物だね。後で博物館に保存しておこうか。
But why is it here?
まずは一個前の展示品を何とかしてください。
Okay, at least they're gonna address it later. This is so odd.
妖怪獣、また現れたんですね。
Made it all blow up? I'm assuming it's changing whatever rules this bubble universe has. I need to go back and read what I missed from Vita, though. I'll have to do that after stream. So I want to know the answer to all the questions I asked her, but I don't want to go back and have to redo everything, because I think I'd have to redo all the fight with Moriarty. I wasn't sure if that was the beginning of a section or not.
崩壊獣がまた街に現れている。
Honkai
ここ
Beast
の
in the
崩壊
city
現象
again?
はますますひどくな
More
っている
Honkai
ようで
events
す。
here now.
それはどうかな。
Not necessarily, since Moriarty is purging Honkai right now.
その過
There
程
has
で
to
漏
be
れ
a
があっても
few
普通じゃない？
exceptions.
やはりここの状況を
You've
監視
been
してい
watching
たん
this
です
place
ね。
all along. Are you saying he
それって、
left these
この
Honkai
崩
beasts
壊
behind
獣た
on
ちは
purpose?
彼がわざと残したってことですか？
He does everything on purpose. I don't think there's anything that he really does on accident. Or just like forgets to do.
動物を飼いならす手段を知ってる？
Have you heard a
そ
way
の
to
生
raise
存区域に
animals
天敵を
which
数体
keeps a
残せ
few
ば
of their enemies
動
in
物た
their
ちは常に警
habitat so
戒
that
状
they
態に
stay
なるん
alert
だ。
on all times? Or at all times?
それにモリアーティの目的は
Moriarty's
ここ
plan
の
is
災害
not
を
to
解
end
決
the
することで
disaster
はない。
here. He needs a
彼が
dynamic
必要と
balance
しているのは
between
崩
Honkai and
壊
the
と代理人の
representatives.
力の動的平衡だ。 そうす
Only
れ
in
ば
this way can he.
でも
Yeah.
彼は事態を簡単に考えすぎだよ。
But he has
本当に彼の
underestimated the
望む通り
complexity
に
of all
全てが
this.
発展するとで
Will
も。
everything all go according to his plan?
早く行こう。
All right, let's go. I have a feeling it won't go according to his plan. I have a feeling something
ビタ
bad's
さん
gonna
の態度
happen.
が前と少し違うような。
Vita's attitude seems to be different from before.
静かに。
The game is so struggling today. I may have to like run a fix or something to see if it was with the update for Sparkle. Maybe something didn't get completely downloaded.
.東映がまた不安定になっています。一体どういうことでしょう。
もともと一人だけが使える東映の通路が今は僕たち二人を同時に受け入れているからね。特殊な状況だし少し我慢して。
これもあなたの傑作だったんですね。以前こうなったのもあなたが私を通してここの状況を観察していたからですか。
教えない。
You're not allowed to riot. No rioting. You're not allowed to lead a riot.
楽園の番人が強くなっています。それと
What
も
was the riot to throw
あ
me
な
in
たの存
jail?
在のせいで
You can do that
私
without
の東映が
rioting.
前よりも弱くなっているんですか。
Have the Paradise Wardens grown stronger? Or rather, has my projection become weaker because of you? It's definitely could become weaker if she says it's only meant for one person. What the? Making jail more expensive is the reason? I have to. You guys will spam it. Oh, I have to. I didn't even make it that more expensive. You're saying you don't have 750 trauma coins? Mr. CEO? No rioting. Bad. Put down the torches. At least you don't have pitchforks, I guess.
はあ、まさかこんな厄介な邪魔者になってしまうなんて僕も
I didn't
思ってい
expect
な
them
か
to
った
be
よ。
such a
こ
big
んな状況
trouble.
になると知って
I
いた
should
ら
have limited their
最初
number
からそ
had
の
I
数に
known
制
better.
限を設けるべきだった。
Make it longer and we can understand. I actually can't make it longer. It's like a set one through the site that I'm using. Or else I would, but I can't.
あなたはこの怪物たちを操れるんですか。
You can control these monsters? Well, assuming what Blue said is true, that they're meant to protect, then Vita would be able to do that.
今は無理。こいつらはもともとこの町に属する力で
These
特
guys
殊
are
な
part of
時
the
にだ
city.
け使う。
They're only put to
清掃員
use under
みたいな
certain
感じかな。
circumstances. Like janitors.
ギシンの記憶が混乱したのはモリアーティが彼らの制御権限を奪ったからだよ。
You saw
代理人の
disturbances
指
in
揮に
Red's
混乱
memory.
が生じたんだ。
And that's because Moriarty took over their access permission and caused the
言
disturbances.
ったでしょ。
As I
彼ら
said,
は僕のコピーだ
they're
か
my
ら
copies,
東
and
映
they
に似た
share
よう
some
な
of the
体の機能も
characteristics
共
with
有されているん
projections.
だ。
They're still
君や
unlike
モ
you
リ
and
アーティ
Moriarty,
とは違う
though.
けどね。
それで
So
あ
are
の記
these
憶は本
memories
当だったん
real?
ですか。
They only forgot the present? What is this? Vita replied with an enigmatic smile. Just when she tried to add something, an unexpected voice cut in. Red?
ピタお姉ちゃん。 やあ、また会ったね。僕に
Hi,
会いたかった。
have you missed me?
レッドさん、バイオレットさん。
Red and purple? I think blue's there too, if I saw correctly. I know there's a third.
お姉ちゃん、その人から
Vita,
離
stay
れ
away
て。
from the outsider.
彼女は
She's
危ないよ。
dangerous.
待ってくれレッド。ビタ姉さん
Wait, Red. Vita
いつも
doesn't
と
seem
少し
quite
違うようだ。
herself. Are they not gonna trust Vita either?
ビタ姉さん、どうしてここに？トロス
Vita,
の異常に
why
気
are you
づいて
here?
わざわ
Did
ざ
you
僕た
notice
ちを
the
助けに来たのか？
anomalies in phosphorus and come to help us?
その通り。君たちを
Yeah, I
助
came
け
to
に来た
help,
んだ。
but it's not
君た
exactly
ちの
what you
考えと
think.
は違うかもね。わざわざここに戻ったのは
I came back to deal with
モリアーティ
Moriarty.
を倒しに来たからだ。
ビタ姉さん、
Vita,
何か
is there a
誤解してるんじゃん。
misunderstanding?
確か
Moriarty
にモ
does
リアー
have
ティ
his
は
own
何かを企んで
agenda,
るけど、
but he
彼
did
は
bring
僕
us
たち
a
に災害を
solution
解
to
決す
end
る
the
方法を教えて
disaster.
くれた。
災害を解決する方
You
法
mean the
って
Paradise Wardens behind you?
君の後ろにいる
Unfortunately,
楽園
they're
の
now
番
my
人のこと？
target.
はあ、甘い子たちだね。
Innocent kids.
コントロ
Did
ー
it
ルで
occur
き
to
ない
you
力を使った
using
ら
power?
自分自身に
Did
耐え
it
られ
occur
ない
to you
結果を
using
もたら
power
すか
you
もしれ
cannot
ない
control
と
can
考えたことは
seriously
ないの？
backfire?
モリアーティに対してもそうだ。
How can you be sure
彼のターゲットは
Moriarty's target
君
is
たち
not
じゃない
you?
って。ビタ姉さん、モリアーティ
Vita,
はそんな人じゃあ
Moriarty
りま
is
せ
not
ん。
like that.
彼
He's
は本気で
genuinely
私たちに
helping
協力
us
してくれています。
to fight the
私
Honkai
たちと一
bees.
緒に崩壊獣
Oh,
と
poor
戦っているん
children.
です。
You don't know.
君たちね。
Ew.
なるほど。
I see.
君たち
Just
は生
like
まれたての
fledglings,
ひな鳥みたいだ。
in your
誰かに
subconsciousness,
優
if
しくされ
someone
たら、
shows you
そ
friendly
いつは悪者
gestures,
じゃないって
that can't be
無
a
意
bad
識に思
guy.
ってしまう。ビタお姉ちゃん、どうしてそんな
Vita,
こと
how
を
can
言う
you
の？
say that?
僕たちに他の選択肢はない。
We don't have a choice, and if necessary,
い
we'll
ざという
turn to the
時、
last resort.
僕たちは最後の保険を使うつもりだ。
As he spoke, he touched the key on his chest
君た
unconsciously.
ちは生物の原理を知
You
らない
probably
のか
don't
も
know
し
how
れ
the
ない。
artifact works,
け
but
どすぐに譲歩することは
I
な
can
さそ
see
う
you're
だ。
not ready to budge.
それ
Well
なら
then,
こ
there's
れ
no
以上
point
話
talking
に付き合
anymore.
う理由もない。どいて。
Make
僕た
way,
ちは
we're
モリ
going
アーテ
after
ィのところに
Moriarty,
行く。
and you can't stop
そして
Fua.
君たちは負荷を止められない。ビタ姉さん、
Vita,
本当に
do we
話し合う
really
やつは
have to
ないん
come
です
to
か？
this?
ビタお姉ちゃん。
わかった。
I see.
言っていいよ、ビタ姉さん。
Come through, Vita and Fuha.
ビタ姉さんの言う通りだ。
Vita was right. We can't
僕た
put
ちは
all
モ
our
リアー
faith
ティ
in
の話を
Moriarty.
一方的に信用しすぎるべきじゃない。生物をいつでも起
Making
動さ
sure
せ
the
られるよう
artifact
に
can
す
be
ることが
activated is our
今
top
の僕たちにと
priority.
って
まあ、いいけどね。
Never mind. Never mind
さあ
what?
行こう。
Sins and
お
evil.
姉ちゃん。僕の代わりに運社や奔走、自立、それと和光によろしくと伝えておいて。
Okay, I have to run to the restroom, so I'm gonna rent the ad early. Let me pull up Drunk Mobius real quick. Drunk Mobius, where are you? I require your assistance. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me put my note up. Just that. And then add. All right, be right back. Okay, back. Still have a little bit of time on the ads though. So I'll just drink something while we wait. I'm also really interested because I'm assuming what I'm missing is what Vita was talking about to Fua and the questions I could ask her. Like, what is Saw doing then? Is Saw here? I'm assuming if Vita was trapped. And I'm assuming instead of it being Vita, Moriarty was talking about with the U, maybe it's Saw? Does Saw just not care what's going on? Or did whatever Vita do to steal that power, like, cause Saw to not have enough power to deal with this? Something's up. Damn, Aiden. Wait, what is it? Wait, it didn't open. Let me check. Oh yeah, Cross was showing me this. Like, goddamn, Maiden. That's such a good skin or unit. Like, goddamn. No Maiden, I will have Maiden. Joke's on you. I can pull for Maiden. I can have my very own Maiden. Then you can't stop me. I'm assuming we're gonna find out real soon what's happening though. Unlurk, welcome back. Made it back just in time. Well, let's go find out what's happening here in the Forbidden Grounds.
話によると、これは君の友人が設計した宇宙船みたいだね。
I heard your friend designed and built this ship. Bonk! What the? I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't deserve this. This is just rude.
知っていたんですか?
So you knew.
なんと言っても、
I've looked at the records left behind by the art. What I'm truly curious about is,
数万年にも及ぶ人生。
how does it feel, having lived tens of thousands of years?
実を言うと、特に感じることはありません。
To be honest, it doesn't feel like anything.
結局のところ、その事実
It's
自
pointless
体
on
に
its
意味はあ
own.
りません。毎日が新しい一日です。
Every day is new, and all the yesterdays have left their marks on my life. I don't have to reflect on them
それについ
intentionally.
て考える必要はありません。
自分の人生のことを
You care
そ
so
こまで
little
気に
about
して
your
ないんだ
life?
ね。
違います。
Of course
た
not.
だ、
It's just,
え
to someone that
私
doesn't
のこ
know
とを
me
よく知らな
well,
い人から見れば、
that's how it'll
確かにそう
seem.
なりますね。私にとって人生と
After
は、
all, the purpose of
過去
life
も未来も、
doesn't concern
あ
the
らゆる
past
存
or
亡
the
すら関係
future
なく、
or the existence of
私が落ち着い
anything.
て今と
The
向
only
き合える
thing
かどうかだけを意
that
味し
matters
ていま
is
す。
whether I can live in the present with a peaceful mind.
じゃあ、もし君が
What?
救いようのない悪
This
者だっ
bonk is
たら、
lasting forever. Did you rig the system, Goose, to get an extra long bonk? Well, what if you're a hopeless bad guy?
ほら、君の人生
Think
の
about
意
it.
味があ
If
ら
your
ゆるも
purpose
のと
has
関係
nothing
な
to
い
do
なら
with anything,
君が悪
no
い
one
こと
can
をしよ
stop
うと
you
した
when
ら
you mean to
誰
do
も
something
君を
bad,
止められ
right?
ないんじゃない？
I am going to be bonked for eternity.
その可能性もありましたが、
It was
今は
once a
違います。
possibility, but not now. Ow.
君
Rude.
に違う友人がいるから君と
Yo.
同じように長い人生を
Because you
持
made
ち
special friends
同じように
whose lives
強い
were
力
just
を
as
持
long
つ
as
友人は
yours, and whose power can only match yours.
あなたは何でも知
You
って
know
るんですよね。
everything. Why ask?
うん、想像はできる
Yeah,
よ
I can imagine.
ただ僕には向いていない
That's not my style.
行こうモリアーティのところに
Do we have to go see him?
あの愛想笑いを浮かべた顔を思いっきり殴って泣かしてやるんだ
Yes, drive your fist into his fake smile. I will do that. I can do that. You say less. I will happily punch him. Really? You're just waiting here? Convenient.
Moriarty.
Standing before the gate of the Forbidden Grounds, Moriarty stared at the huge ark standing tall, as if a gardener watching her garden. He turned around on hearing the footsteps. After identifying the visitors, he wore a surprised look, which then turned into a smile and a nod at Fua.
さすがは名探偵。やっぱりここに戻ってきたのか。
The great detective came back, of course.
しかし、君は戻ってくるべきではなかった。
But you shouldn't have. This is the crime scene, the grand show before the climax. You came prematurely for the stage. I've just swept it clean.
出番
You shouldn't have.
君は所詮展示ケースに飾られてい
The
た綺麗な
stage,
お人形
the
じゃな
pretty
いか
doll in the showcase thinks he's good enough to be a director.
演
just
出家にな
because he
る才能が
observed
あ
a
るって
few
思い
visitors?
込んじゃったの
Damn, Vita. Moriarty didn't speak. He stared at Vita with overflowing emotions in his
久
eyes.
しぶりだね展示品と会話するのは初めて
Long
だ
time no see.
意
It's
外
my
に
first
思
time
ってる
talking to an
それ
exhibit.
とも
Surprise for
もう
you,
僕を
right?
忘れていたのか
Or
な
have you forgotten who I am?
忘れていた。そんなわけないだろう。
Forgotten? How could
こ
I?
こに連れてこられてから
I've been struggling to wipe your disgusting face from my mind for every second since you took me here. And even that is a huge understatement. To be more precise, allow me to reference the arc for an analogy. Suppose during the millennial journey of the arc, our beautiful painter has to stay awake forever. What would she have turned into? The universe is a great void, billions of times more expansive than an ocean. You put someone into it, they'd be subjected to solitude that's harsher than death. And if you convert the infinity of space into that of time, then you begin to know how it feels to be a pretty doll in the showcase.
博物館の展示品は
The exhibits in the
束縛
museum
さ
are
れて
still
いても意識
conscious?
があるんですか
Well, that's horrifying.
仕方ないよ
That can't
た
be
だの
helped.
投影だか
They're
らね
projections after all.
意
Shutting
識が
down
な
their
い状
minds
態
would
で
only
長時
make
間
them
放置
perish
して
in
お
the
くと
showcase.
展示ケースの中で
Besides, when I
消えてい
first
くだ
saw
けなん
him,
だ
he was dissolving in the sea of
漁
quanta
師の
and
海
crying
で通りか
for
かった
help at
僕に
me.
助けを求めたのは君じゃないかせっかく君のすべてを
I'm the
キ
one
ー
who
プ
freed
して
you from
二
ill
度目の
fate
命を与
and
え
gave
て
you a
あげ
second
たの
life.
に
In the end, you
君は
repay me with
僕を
hate and
憎んでいる
disdain?
んだね
I mean, Vita, you kinda... You did save him, but at the same time, putting them into a showcase where they're conscious and just have to sit there for like eternity doesn't seem all that much better? Don't you love this music? I love it. It's great.
そんなに自分の命が
If I knew
嫌
you
な
hated your life so
舌を
much,
噛んで死ん
I
だ
would
ら
have
どう
let you rot and spared
人
myself
に
the
迷惑を
trouble.
かける必要なんて
Damn,
ないじゃない
Vita.
か
I love you, never change.
ビタさん
Vita, you...
見ただろ彼女にとって
See?
凡
In
人
her
はど
eyes,
うでもいいん
mortals
だ
are worthless.
そして
You can
僕
only
は
hurt her family
彼
to
女
make
の
her
家
feel
族に危
pain.
害を加えることでしか苦しみを与えられない優雅で情熱的で
Elegant,
少しそそっ
passionate,
か
a
しい
bit
が
rash,
みん
but
なに
always well
好かれ
liked.
ているだって
My old friend, take a look at her. Did you see a shred of elegance or passion?
冗談にも程がある我が友よさっきの彼女を見て優雅さや情熱を感じたかい
おやまさか君は女性が怒っているところを見たことがないのかなかわいそうだね自分の気持ちに嘘をつかず責任から逃
But
げ
I
な
love
い
Vita's
それ
VA.
が僕だよ
Huh? Guess you've never seen a girl being mad. How I pity you. I always stay true to myself unapologetically. That's me.
でも待ってそう考えると
Oh
確かに
wait,
僕は
come to
悪い
think
こ
of
とを
it,
したね
I did mistreat you once.
ごめん仕事が忙しすぎ
Sorry,
て
I was busy
うっかり
working
忘れ
and
ていたよ
forgot that.
何年も経っているのに
After so many
まだ
years,
君に
have
名
I
前を
given
つ
you
け
a
ていな
name?
かったよね。
君
You...
モリアーティ、僕の名はモリアーティだ。
Moriarty. My name is Moriarty.
ああ、モリアーティ。何も変わっていないじゃないか。別にいいけど。
Ah, Moriarty. Just as before. I guess it
君が
works.
こんなに動き回ると知っていたら、以前にもっと大きい展示ケースを用意するべきだったね。
If I knew you could stir up so much trouble, I should have placed you in a bigger showcase. Oh my god.
名探偵を盾にしなければ
Talk how
ベ
you
ラベ
want
ラ
behind
喋
the
るこ
great
ともできないく
detective.
せに、もうすぐク
The
ラ
show
イ
is
マッ
about
ク
to
スを
reach
迎える。
climax. You'll learn soon
人
enough
に
who
感
was the
想される
clown
のは
on
どちら
stage.
か。君もすぐにわかるはず
Probably
だ。
you.
そうなの？別に
Really?
構わないよ。
It's alright. I love a good show no matter who's on
お
stage.
芝居を見るのは結構好きだからね。君のステージには
I don't see even one actor or actress I like on stage. You're not
さす
referring
が
to
に
my
僕のコピーたちの
replicants,
こと
are
を言
you?
っているわけじゃないよね。何を笑っているのかな？
What's so funny?
今の話、本気でそう思っているの
What you
か
just
い？
said? Do you really think so?
僕の知っている限
As far
り
as
で
I
は
know, to truly
一
know
人の人間
someone,
を理
you
解
don't
した
listen
い
to
な
what they
ら
have to
そいつが
what
口
they
に
have
した言
said.
葉ではなく
Instead,
まだ
you
口
listen
に
to
出
what
し
they
て
have
いない言
not
葉を聞
said.
くべきだ。君は本当に矛盾に気づいていないのかい？
So, did you really fail to see the paradox?
君の家族をステージに上がらせたら君は僕の前に現
When I
れ
sent your
た。
family onto the stage, you did not show up in front of me.
それが君が用意したクライマックスなの？何の新鮮味もないね。
Vita's
新鮮味
unamused.
がない？構わないさ。すぐに君もこの演目に満足するよ。
どうせこんな奴らでしょ。
Missed
僕、
anything, did-
フカも飽きているよ。そうだよね、フカ。
Can you give me a break? You talk about them all the time, and Fua is getting sick, right, Fua?
最高傑作を見たければまずは場が盛り上がるのを待っ
For
て
a
もらわ
magnum
ないと。
opus, proper warm-up is necessary.
しかしそろそろ時間だ。きっと君たちはすぐにこの演目のクライマックスを目にす
But
る
the
と思う
time
よ。
has almost come. I believe you'd be able to appreciate the climax of the show very soon.
使いにくいおもちゃたちに元の機能を与えただけだけどね。
Nothing. I'm only restoring the original functions of these not-so-handy
どういう
toys.
意味ですか？楽園の番人の元の機能ってポロスを守ることじゃないんですか？
What? Were the Paradise Wardens not designed to protect Phosphorus?
ポロスを守る？
Protect Phosphorus,
確かにそう
indeed.
だね。
But after you broke into the Forbidden Grounds and enabled me to take over them through the
僕が
remaining
昔の
nexus of
生
the
物
old
の
artifact,
中枢を通して
I found a
そ
very
いつらを奪っ
interesting
た
feature
時
model.
面白い機能を発見したんだ。検出されたあらゆる生命体
Annihilate all
を
living
無差別に
organisms
消滅させる
indiscriminately.
とい
Well
う
then.
機能をね。
君は 掃除機能を
You mean
起
to
動す
activate
る
the
つもり？
sweep feature.
当然さ、事
Vita
実
looks so
すでに
unamused.
起動している。
As a matter of
君に攻撃した
fact,
瞬
it was
間に
already turned on, precisely the moment when they
僕
attacked
が
you.
奴らを操
Which is
っ
to
て君
say,
たちを
I'm not
攻撃し
controlling
てい
them
る
to
わけでは
attack
な
you.
い。
They're just attacking
奴ら
everyone
は平等に
indiscriminately.
すべての人たちを攻撃しているんだ。そして
Well,
Poros
when we
に
set
視
our
線を
eyes
向
on
けてみよう。
phosphorus,
信頼している
when
助
the
手が急
trusted
に攻
assistant
撃しだ
suddenly
したら
attack, how will our
親愛
gear
なる代理
representatives
人たちは
feel?
どう思うだろう
Surprised,
ね。
painful,
驚
incredulous?
く苦しむ信じられない、はあ、この目で見られない
It's
なん
such
て
a shame I can't see it in
実に残
person.
念だ。
Moriarty observed the reactions of the two and smiled with satisfaction.
やはり君の反応を見る限り、いわゆる生物とやらを起動させると面白い場面が見られるようだ。
Of course, judging from your reaction, just like I assumed, the artifact would make things very interesting after being activated.
ああ、どんなものになるんだろう。
I'm dying to
実に
find
楽
out.
しみだ。
がっかりさせるかもしれませんね。
Sorry to disappoint you. Wait, Gracio?
おや
When did she get out?
いいところに来てくれました。グレッシュ。
You came right on time,
ご
Gracio.
めん。見落とした怪物と崩壊獣がいないかパトロールしてたら時間がかかっちゃった。
Sorry, patrolling the city and making sure there are no monsters left behind took longer than I
不破お姉
expected.
ちゃん、私遅刻してないよね。
Well, I hope I didn't come too late. No, you're right on time. Perfect timing. The museum some time ago. Looking at the last monsters fading away, Gracia was lost in thought. Not long ago, as a result of Fua operating the console, she woke up from the malfunctioning dormant capsule, which disrupted Moriarty's plan. That said, it was Gracia herself who was trapped in the
モリア
museum.
ーティ。まさか怪物たちを使っ
That's
て逃げ出すとき
unexpected.
に
He
博
used
物館自
these
体のエネ
monsters
ルギ
as
ーの
cover
供
to
給
cut
を
off
断
the
つなんて
museum's power
思わ
while
なかっ
running
た。
away.
不破お姉ちゃん、
He wasn't there to see it, but she knew Fua had risked everything fighting with the projection to save her.
こうなった以上、最
Oh
初
my
か
god, do
ら
I
調
actually
べ
get
る
to
しかな
play
さそう。
her?
Mm. ここに不破お姉ちゃんの
Yes,
色があ
there's
る。
Fua's colors here.
でもここから落ちたら、
But if she fell from
う
here...
ん、不破お姉ちゃんならなんとかできるはず。
No, I'm sure Fua will find a way.
そう、私も
That's
で
right.
きることを
I
探さ
should
なき
find
ゃ。
what I can do too.
この色は私を閉じ込めた人のものかな。色が伸びてる先は彼は展示ケースの中にいるのが好きなの。変わってるね。綺麗な鳥の羽だ。バイオレットちゃんたちの色と似てる。これは箱舟のかけら。でも箱舟と色が全然違うし、
Or like the previous
むしろ
monsters.
あの怪物たちと似てる。 出口を見つけた。開けられない。
That's the exit. It won't open.
私が権
Is it
限を持っ
because I
てな
don't
いか
have
らかな。
permission?
ダイヤル錠のようなコントローラー。内部から解くしかな
A
いかも。
controller similar to a number lock. Looks like I have to crack it from the inside. Gracio took out her toolkit. It was a departing gift from Vilvi when the Ark first set sail. The most advanced engineering equipment, SOP compiled by the greatest engineer of the century, who've dedicated half of her life to this book. Vilvi said this when handing over the kit and then added
わからなか
something.
ったり興味がなくても大丈夫さ。置いておけばいい。
It's alright if you can't understand it, and you simply are not not interested.
君を退屈
Just
させ
put
な
it
ければいいん
aside.
だ。
It's going to be lost anyway. Just something to keep you distracted during the journey. But she reads it later anyway. Maybe it was because Vilvi found the flame chasers to make an audio book of it. And maybe the space journey was too long. Or maybe the space journey was too long. Anyway, in the third decade of the Ark's second journey, she became a capable engineer who could make small equipment and replace Ark components on her own without the smart assistant. Just like her mother once could. Oh. Only disassembling and analyzing a controller made by someone else, that was a first for her. Just when Gracio was carefully operating the detection machine to restore the inner structure of the controller, something
こ
dawned
の
on
構造
her.
って避難所でよく使われてるもの。
The structure is the one used in the sanctuary?
箱舟の技術なのかな。
Is it Arctech? She then made an even more pleasant finding. The controller wasn't broken, it was simply out of
使え
power.
るエネルギーを供給できれば
Just
扉を
connect
開
it
け
to
られるのかな。
a compatible power source and the gate can be opened.
そんな
We
エネ
just
ルギ
need to
ーが
turn
な
on
いか
power.
探してみよう。ケースは空っぽなのにめちゃくちゃな色が残ってる。さっきのかけらとよく似てる。この色の持ち主が箱舟をここに残したの？同じ色を見たことある気がする。
I seem to have seen the same color.
馴染みがあ
Very
るのに
complex, yet familiar and
危険な感じ。
dangerous at the same time.
まるで
Like the
多くの
color
人
left
た
by
ち
many people and many other
多くの者
things.
たちが一緒に残した色みたい。5万年前の。
Like the Earth 50,000 years ago when I last saw it.
でもそれ
But
は
that was
遠い昔の
but
出
that
来
was
事
long
のはず。
ago. Back then, the Ark had just set sail.
箱舟は
Has this
出港した
museum
ば
been
かりだ
here
った。
for this long? Or the
この
owner of the
博物館は
museum? Brief words from a strange land to a visitor. The museum's owner seems to have gone on space journeys too. Gracio used the machine to examine the soil sample in the showcase, and what she found was a disappointment.
エネルギーが残ってるけど
No, there's
含有量が低すぎて
residual
抽
energy,
出で
but
き
too
ない。
little to extract.
比
and
較
compare.
他の展示品を見てみよう。
Better take a look at other exhibits. Can we use the pumpkin?
この展示品は純粋なエネルギーだ。抽出できるみたいだし使ってみよう。あ、手が滑った。
Find the scattered energy?
エネルギーはここで消えてる。
The energy has faded away here?
新しい色があるみたい。
A new color?
投影だ。
A reflection?
教えて。
Come on,
君は
what do
何
you
を
say?
選ぶ？僕はついさっきこっそり
I
離
just
れら
found
れ
a
る
rare
いいチャンスを
opportunity
見
to
つけ
get
たん
out.
だ。
Miss it, and
も
you'll
しこ
waste
の
a
機
few
会を
more
見
days
逃した
here.
ら、君は数日間も時間を無駄にするかもね。
わかりました。
Come on.
最後のあの声はフワお姉ちゃんだ。
The last voice, it was
つまり
Hua's.
さっきのエネルギーはフワお姉ちゃんのところ
So
に
the
行っ
energy
たの
went
かな。
Hua's way?
あれ、そういえば
So the waterfall itself. How puntable is Moriarty after all this? Absolutely a 10. Absolutely a 10.
地球では海縁の目を使って漁師の海と
Mobius said
エ
on
ネルギー
Earth,
を交換することができる
we
っ
could
て。
exchange energy through the eye of the deep and the sea of
じ
Quanta.
ゃあこ
Well,
の滝は
is the waterfall
ポロスの海
Phosphorus's
縁の
eye
目
of
に
the
なる
deep?
のかな。次は私の番。
Now it's my turn to read.
今世紀で最も偉大なエンジニアがその人生の半分をかけて編纂した取扱説明書
The most advanced engineering equipment, so peak, compiled by the greatest engineer of the century, who've dedicated half her life to this book, volume 15, read by Pardafellis.
通常漁師の海にある
How cute is our grown-up Gracio? A 10 as well. She's so pretty. I love the direction they went for her design with all like the space stuff.
そのためそれをデータの海とみなし
Normally, the massive infinite data in the Sea of Quanta shows different states of unity when folded by different dimensions. Thus, it can be viewed as an ocean of data, to be exact. Copium, I'm not coping. All 42 volumes of the most advanced engineering equipment, SOP compiled by the greatest engineer of the century, who've dedicated half of her life to this book, spread out like a web in Gracio's mind. She methodically pieced the Honkai energy micro-extractor together. For this common resource in high-dimension space, the extraction knowledge was of course compiled into Vilvi's voiced manual. The action or experiment required 20 minutes in a quiet environment. Obviously, it couldn't be used on the battlefield, but for someone trying to break free, it was...
そろそろだね。
almost done. Oh my god, I still have copium. What is going on? Goose, I'm watching you. Are you rigging the system? Do you have a secret?
あとはこのエネルギーを使って。
Next, use the energy to drive.
You're watching too much porn.
No, I'm not. We've been through this. You can't tell me how much is too much.
できた。
It worked. The instant she pushed open the door, her body became enveloped in blinding white light.
扉の奥の空間に。
The space behind the gate seems to be... this much? I'm not quite certain what that unit is. Can you like convert it into one that I might understand? Can I like get a number?
どうやら僕たちはお互いに罠を仕掛けていたようだ。
Game. Wait, where are we? What is that? Looks like you've matched me every step of the way.
博物館にいた時
In the museum, you, the great detective, pretended to be weak while trying to find a way to cut off the
博物館の
museum's
エネルギー
power.
をコントロー
My
ルしよ
waterfall
うと
trap
してい
did
た
work, but you managed to cut off the dormant
僕の滝に
capsule's
やられた
running
とはい
power.
え結果的には休眠装置へのエネルギーの供給を断つことに成功したその後目覚め
Then,
た
after
画家のお
waking
嬢
up,
さん
the
が
painter
僕に
lady
挑ん
challenged
だ
me and forced me to cut off the
その
power
せい
of
で
the
僕は
entire museum
こ
to
の手で
lock her
博
in the
物館へ
cage
のエ
built
ネ
for
ルギーの
me.
供給を断ち僕のために作られたこの檻に彼女を閉じ込めなければならなくなったでも
After that, she reactivated the museum in a way unknown to me and
再び
stayed in
博物館を
phosphorus
起動
so
さ
that the
せ
Paradise
ポロス
Warden
に残
mutiny
り
caused no
少し
substantial
前にあった
damage.
楽園の番人の裏切りによる実害を防ぐ
そうだね間違
I
って
can't
は
say
い
you're
ないと思う
wrong.
よ
私は何度もあな
I
たと
fought
渡
you
り
many
合って
times and I know what I'm
そ
up
の怖さを
against.
知っていますか
It's always better to have
念
more
を入れた
cards
だ
in
け
your
です
hand.
布石
Good planning, acting, and a lot of luck got you here.
その全て
You
が
truly
揃
are
わな
my
い
one and
と
only
今の
opponent,
局
the
面
real
は作れ
Holmes.
ない
Fua shook her
ワコ
head.
君が残してくれたカ
Without
メ
the
ラ
camera
がなければ
Cyan left me, I had no way to know how the museum's power system worked.
あなたは自分の
And if
計
you
画を
weren't
過信
overly
して
confident in your
インディゴ
plan,
さんたちを自由にさせていた
you didn't allow Blue and
重
the
要
others
な
to
手
act
がかりを
freely.
見逃した
You wouldn't have missed the important
今の
clues.
局面が実現したのは
You didn't lose to me, you lost to your pride and conceit.
大した得点も取り返せていないのに
You won an insignificant battle, and now you're making your victory speech for the war?
はあ名探偵引退生活が長すぎたの
Take
か
that
な
back. Take it
少し
back,
腕が
Goose.
鈍っているようだ
My dear detective, you stayed retired for too long and have become rusty.
崩壊獣を止めて楽園の番人を止めればフォロスの混乱が終わると思っているのかい
I can read that. You think stomping the Honkai Beast and the Paradise Wardens will end the chaos in Phosphorus?
いやいやフォロスの混乱は今始まったばかりだ
No,
よ
no, no. It only just begun. You know, bring back my boss on Legion Realm, and this is a choice. Who will you choose? Bring back Colin or Husk? Nihilus? Oh, I'm not sure. And the time that I've been playing, I don't think well, I've run into the Husk before. That wasn't too bad, but I don't think Colin? The Husk wasn't too bad. I didn't have too much of an issue.
ビタさん何か知っているんですか
Vita, do you know
も
something?
ちろん知っていると思う
Of course she does.
しかし
But,
名探偵さん
my dear detective, have you ever wondered why the little representatives would believe I could easily make Honkai go away from the city?
僕が街
Where
の
has all the
崩壊を
Honkai
簡
energy
単に
gone?
解決できると信じたと思うそれに
And, dear
画家
painter
のお
lady,
嬢さん
has it occurred to you that if the arc
君も
has
気づいてい
crashed,
ないようだその超高
how
出
much
力の崩壊エネ
pollution
ルギーエ
its
ンジ
mega
ンは
power Honkai
普
energy
通の
engine
星に
would
どれほ
cause?
どの汚染を与えたと思う
Well, that's kind of concerning. The next second, a strange sound that haunted the dreams of everyone present came from the city far away.
本物の災害が訪れた時あの小
What
さな
choice do you
代理
think the
人
little
たちは
representatives would make when the
ど
real
んな選
catastrophe
択をする
befalls?
と思う
Of course, she knew the answer. It was a scene that played over and over again in her head. They're using their keys, aren't they? Ah, shit. What does that actually do? What are we unlocking? Oh, it's the hourglass.
れは
What did we just
お
do?
や
Oops!
それは何だい
What's that?
ああもちろん知ってるけど
Of
ね
course I
と
know.
いうよりそれ以外ないんでしょ
What else can it be?
ポロスの創造神ヘスペの破壊者箱舟を
Oh
奪いし
shit.
純
The
惑星
creator
を
of
操る
Phosphorus,
者
the destroyer of Hesperus, the
漁
usurper
師
of
の
the
海の
ark,
深
the
淵
manipulator of dwarf planets, the abyss of the sea of Quanta.
そんな存在
Who else can it be
者
if
しか
not
いないよ
Saw?
ね
Yay! Oh shit. So his whole game was to release Saw? Why was Saw locked up? I'm so confused. Oh god. What a mess. God damn it. That means we're on 42 now. So this is going to be all about dealing with Saw? What is Moriarty going to do? We're still going to have to deal with him. Now we have to deal with 2 people? Oh man. Oh boy. Oh. Well, Act 3 is 1. But Act 1 and 2 are pretty beefy for chapters. Please enjoy the climax of the show. I would rather not. Thank you. Please and thank you. I don't want to enjoy the show. This means we actually get to see what Saw looks like. Which is, Vita is based off Saw. I'm assuming Saw looks similar to Vita, I would assume. I'm very interested. Also, God damn it, mini Vitas. Why? Why? You have forsaken us. You've ruined us. All right, I think that's where I'm going to end because I don't think I'll be able to get through all of Act 1 of 42. And I don't know if I want to start on it because I have a feeling it's going to be a... How do I phrase this? A downhill tumble into destruction until we make it to the end. Nikkei dailies? I already did my Nikkei dailies, or else I would. I don't have anything to do on Nikkei, or else I would totally do that. I really don't have anything to do because I did all my stuff on Impact and Star Rail as well. So I have nothing. I'm spent. I was expecting this to last a little bit longer, but I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm probably just gonna call it there and go have dinner. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. I don't know. The new event won't be out for Nikkei Tuesday, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do Tuesday on Nikkei, but we'll still probably do Nikkei. Maybe we'll go over an old event. Do Sparkle character trial? I could do that. I could do that. I haven't done that. Yeah, we can do that real quick. Wait. Pause. If evil, why hot? Damn it. That's a spoiler. I mean, I did say she'd look like Vita, so. Does that have spoilers in it though? I've been meaning to do it. It doesn't take that long. How long does it last? I don't know if I'll do it tonight, just because, like I said, I haven't eaten, but I'll definitely do the Sparkle character trial as soon as I find her. There she is. God, she's so cute. It's like an hour or so. How long does that event last? Because we can definitely do that. A whole patch? Okay, we have plenty of time then. God, she's so cute. It's permanent. Don't know if the rewards are limited though. Okay, so we'll have to do the event for the rewards then. Okay. Maybe we can do that Thursday depending on Nikkei's updates. He looks so good. The doll. What the? I really hope that I can get her. Which means I'll have to do the event anyway so I can get the gem. Oh, it. There it goes. Do you think they'll ever give us this outfit? Or the outfit that she gets? I don't know if she gets another outfit. I know she has another one for Impact. Oh, is it free? Do you have to do the event to get it? I'm assuming it's part of the event. Oh, damn, I'm gonna have to do that too. Another reason I need to do it. What is her? Oh my god, it looks like the Star Rail one. That's so cool. Our big bomb? I like that. That's so neat. He's so cute. It's not fair. Okay. Wait, does she? Hell yeah. That works in my favor. Vita has changed Elysian Realm for me to being like super easy. She is by far the strongest character that I have now. Interesting. Oh, really? I don't know if I'll have enough to pull on the weapon or not. Because, like, I'm scraping by with funds. Unless I get super lucky. I don't think I'll spin, though. I don't have to worry too much about the stigmata, though, which is nice. Also, I ended up getting Syrian when she was free. I'm so happy. Now I just have to make sure I get Alicia while she's free. Oh my god, I've never seen her ultimate because I haven't used her yet. I'm still trying to build her. Look at her outfit. Wait, who? Which one? Wait, who do I? No.
そんなに私が気になるの？仕方ないね。どうしてあなたが服を決めるの？
Wait, that's a...
子供みたい。
That looks so good. What the?
いいセンスをしてるね。
Sorry, I got distracted. Wait, where is she? Oh, is that like a fuzzy charm? That's so cute. I also like the bow back here with the bell. And like the lace work on the side. God damn, they went all out for this outfit. The stocking is really nice too. 10 out of 10 outfit. Let me do this real quick, then we finish it all. You would have paid for it. I mean, it's a really good skin, especially to give out for free. I really wish that a Star Rail would do skins, but I don't know if they're ever gonna do that. Star Rail could never. It's sad that you're probably right. I wish they would. They do everything else. God, I'm so sad that I didn't pull for her. One day. Pom Pom will get skins though. You know what? Pom Pom deserves it. Pom Pom works really hard. Pom Pom deserves skins. Yeah, I'm definitely gotta work on getting some more gems so that I can pull for her. I have a few things that I need to go back and like do for story that I didn't like get full stars and extra stuff like that, so I think I should be fine. No, I don't have time. I'll make time for it though. I don't know what we're doing Thursday yet, so maybe Thursday we can do the collab event. I don't see why not. Click the letter. Wait, what does it do? Hey, I'm Sparkle. Gosh, why do you look so astonished? Are you that surprised to see me here? Don't worry, I've been having loads of fun in this place. I thought about even more spectacular ideas, but we have to leave the best for last, right? Oh, I scared you on the bridge previously, didn't I? Calm down. Those buttons are nothing to worry about. You don't trust me? I have some other toys for you. Where did I get them? That's not important. Here you go. Take them and have fun. Wait, what the? That's so cute. What the? The card. So cute. Do the free pulls? Okay, I can do that. Free pulls, yeah. Will you guys give me your luck, please and thank you? I need it. You don't need it. I need it. My luck has been really bad though. I have to go to full pity. Like almost every single character I pull for. The pulls that I did though, previously, I pulled a bunch of, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on her name. She's one of the new characters, not new characters, but part 2 characters. Where is she? Hell yeah. I pulled a bunch of her and now she's double S. She's always there, and I'm only 5 fragments off. I pull her so often. And I don't even use her. I should start using her. I've been too distracted by using the new shiny units that I get. Alright, let me find someone to raid real quick, because unfortunately that is all we have time for. Oh, I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna go raid Mango. Mango just got her new 3D model, and it is absolutely amazing. It's stunning. So we're gonna go raid over there, so we can show her all the love and support. She's playing Void Crew, which I don't know what that is. I think it's a newer game. It looks interesting though. All right, you guys, I am heading out. I'm gonna go find some food and then probably pass out. Who knows? But if you were staying up, take care of yourself. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you're going to bed, have a good night, sweet dreams. And I will see you all on Tuesday for more Nikkei. What the? I will see you all Tuesday for more Nikkei content. I'm not sure what we'll be doing. We'll probably do the ending of the event. Oh, thank you for the follow. We'll probably do the ending of the event for Flora, and then maybe bonds or archive events, but we'll be doing something Nikkei related. But all right, you guys, I will see you all later. I'll post in the Discord a schedule for a definite, so if anyone wants to catch the collab event here in Impact, they can catch it. But I will see you all later. Bye bye. Take care. Make sure you give Mango all the love. Bye-bye.
Jump commence.